Wait, I don't have my hat. Hold on, time out. Nothing can start without my hat. I can't. Ooh. Is Stam regen just buggy on Frost Orb? I don't think it is, brother. I think the evade attack just doesn't take enough stamina to stop that. Like, the more when I got back on yesterday and I was messing around and playing with Key, I keep coming to this realization that with the Frost Orb, there's like, the reason it feels so confusing to me is because I think that there's parts of the weapon that needs nerfed, and then I think there's parts of the weapon that needs buffed. So like, it's in this really weird spot where I think the weapon needs nerfed and buffed at the same time. So that's why it kind of feels so weird right now to me. Alright, also, how bad's my stash? Oh my god, our stash is trash. Do we oil the beard? What needs to get nerfed? Whew. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's such a loaded question, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I swear to God, I have no idea. I don't know what needs a buff on it yet either. I don't know. I mean, the only thing that I know for a fact 100% needs buffed is the fact that the charge feels awkward and weird. To have something that has a charge and then limit the charge is just fucking weird, right? Like, the difference between a 1% charge and a 99% charge is nothing. No. No. Auction houses are... Yeah, okay. Dude, it's Swan. I don't care. If Swan is playing a goblin in the game for the first time, he's gonna beat everybody, man. It's Swan. You can't balance or change things because Swanifer plays it. Do you understand, like, how big of a difference Swan is compared to everybody else that plays this game? Like, do you actually know how much better Swan is than everybody at this game? Because it's a lot. I mean, he's a lot better than everybody at this game. So to say something about that is kind of disingenuous, because Swanifer's too good at everything that he does. Swan might be the only top player that gets target nerfed consistently, but it's because he breaks their game consistently. Consistently breaks their game. It's not utter insanity. And I'm not saying you're ass. But to even start to have a conversation in comparing you to the level that Swanifer is cap, dog. Like, I mean absolutely no disrespect when I say that, because I mean no disrespect when I would say that to myself. It doesn't matter what Swan plays. If I fight Swan 30 times, I take one of them. It doesn't matter. Swan is too good. You cannot look at it as like, oh, well, you know, Swan lost to Raiden twice. Swan played something in that tournament. If he played Hunter, he wins that tournament, brother. And also, it's the first time that you're fighting against it. And his mechanics are better than everybody else's in the game. So your lack of knowledge and his increased level of mechanics in the game is going to win him those fights no matter what. Point blank, period. No, we're not crashing out, Kens. Anyways, auction house. No, I don't like auction house ideas. The problem with the auction house is you're immediately opening up the game to real world trading, and you're creating a... I think you just create issues with the real world trading aspect, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of that. Personally. I will demote him to a Minecraft streamer if he crashes out again. Ember, if you think for any fucking second that I couldn't find a way to crash out while playing Minecraft, you're out of your mind. I will find the way to crash out while playing Minecraft, okay? I don't want to, but I will find a way, because unfortunately, my brain does not function like a normal brain. My brain works like one of those monkey guys that has the thimbles that goes around and goes ding 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 ding. That's my fucking brain. And sometimes the monkey gets angry, and the monkey gets angry and starts screeching and doing some weird shit. I don't know what to do, dude. Like, there is no fix to me. And a big week off. Holy big. You got a week off of work? Whose dick did you suck for that? What's up, baby? You want another week off of work? Sorry. Sorry. I have a lot of pants. Alright. I have a lot of pants. Do we start disenchanting armor again? We played with Kivon yesterday. Last night. And boy oh boy did that man carry the shit out of me. So now I am struggling from slight success again. And it feels so nice. I just can't hide it. Grinding some old school RuneScape while watching some Legacy. Oh, I wish I could. I'm taking my biannual break from RuneScape. Last time I played RuneScape, I made my Iron Man, and I took my Iron Man all the way up. All the way up, dude. I think I got, where did I stop? I know why I stopped playing. I got pissed off at the go figure, I got pissed off. I got pissed off at trying to get the scepter. I got pissed off trying to get the scepter so that I could make my pool. No, it wasn't the Bofa. No, I am at a 93% chance to have gotten it already. I crashed out, bro. I crashed out. I couldn't do it anymore. Plus, I'm on an Iron Man, and the amount of anti-poisons that I have to make to sustain that grind was just absurd to begin with. and I'm 92% in on it, and it's just not happening. So I'm crashing out, and I crashed out, and I'm not doing it right now. It's okay though. I will go. I will go back to RuneScape +1 on the old school RuneScape while watching. Yo, boys, I'm the RuneScape king. That's my shit. Maybe someday if we do like a variety stream, we'll stream some RuneScape. I feel like RuneScape's another good game for me that I could just like, you know, yap. It's a yap game, yap and map. So if I can yap in it, I could probably stream it pretty good. Damn, need loadouts, auto sorted. Oh bad, I hate the fact to be crafting or buying one of those. Is your title troll or the truth? Oh wait, I also forgot. I need to check. Are drops on? Drops are not on yet. Can we confirm? Somebody confirm with me that drops are not on yet, because yeah, there's no drops on. Not yet. No drops. What's up, Ramon? My title is not troll. First of all, it is not troll. It is a genuine attempt. It's a genuine attempt, you know. I'm gonna try my fucking hardest, man. I can run you through some hard mode T. Some hard mode TOB? Some hard mode TOB? Dude, TOB is the only raid that I don't have an insane amount of hours on. Because my clan refused to learn it with me. But I'm gonna make them learn it with me when I go back next time. I had to... I'm skipping the Bofa grind, by the way. Ken's. I'm skipping the Bofa grind, and I'm just going to go straight to the T-bow, and I'm gonna use the Atlatl. Drops around in 7 hours? Yeah, okay, good. It's easy, no one's on right now, you can't get tilted. Man, you act like I only tilt when I get killed by players and not mobs. If there's a will to get tilted, there's a way, and I'll find it, brother. But not today, we will not be tilting today. 2500 KC at the moment? Oh, you're a TOB pro, Luke. Yeah. I would like to learn TOB when I go back. It'll have to be on my Iron Man. I need to get a couple things sorted out with my Iron Man before I go into TOB, though. I need to, I actually already got Beneath Cursed Sands completed. I'm literally just grinding my Atlatl. I'm unbelievably unlucky in there right now. I think I'm like 80 KC for Moons of Peril without a drop. It's cancer, bro. It's cancer. My RNG in that game is ass. Okay. My RNG in that game is ass. And I dropped the Dragon Warhammer as a troll on 3 kills. 3 KC Dragon Warhammer. But I'm 67 dry at Moons of Perils and 92 dry on the Scepter. The Pyramid Plunder Scepter. Ugh. You're ranked 53 at Moons on Hardcore Iron Man? Damn, bro. Frost Orb broken when mastered against rogues? Yeah, it can. RNG can be trash, bro. But let's be honest. That's why we love it. That is why we love it. Real trap shit. Damn, son. Where'd you get that? Real trapaholics. Real trap shit. Dude, I was on some decent KC for my zombie axe. But I got the zombie axe early on because I knew my goal was to go straight for Moons of Peril. Damn, OSRS talk, baby. Don't keep talking to me about RuneScape, bro. I don't need the problem, and I don't need the addiction right now. You know what I mean? We're taking a break from RuneScape right now. Damn, son. Where'd you get that? Real trapaholics. Alright, I think we're good. Alright. Okay. Take that one off, and I believe... Okay. Damn it. A-hunting we will go, a-hunting we will go. Hi-ho the Dario, a-hunting we will go. Alright, food check. Okay. Stam regen meta for Wizzy? No, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, it is not meta. But I can tell you what is actually meta that I should be running. The energy potions. So the ice wizard has a really hard time against anything that can CC it. Really hard time. A really hard time with anything that can CC it. So much so that I die to spiders in the night map because if they CC me, I can't do anything about it. Alright, we're just going to go into Greenwood Day and warm up a little bit. We're just going to go warm up a little bit. Stam regen meta for Wizzy? For sure Stam regen's meta. Yeah, stam regen is the meta. But there's something else that Swan must be doing. Oh, I mean, there has to be something else that he's doing in that clip. There has to be, Adriano. I'll show you guys real quick. Where the fuck? Oh, here it is. You're leaking Discord key, you son of a bitch. Alright, I'll show you guys. He's using Stam's... Is he using Stam Scroll? Nobody's using Stam Scroll. Why the hell would you use a Stam Scroll? So it's not here, it's not here. None of this is weird. This is weird, though. This is weird, watch. This is where I think... Maybe he found something I don't want to talk about on stream. But this is weird. One evade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 evade attacks in a row, bro. 10 evade attacks in a row. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's real. 1, 2, 3, 4. You only get 4 of them. Some animation canceling. Animation canceling or not, whatever is happening in that clip, I don't think is real. I don't think, like, obviously it's real. I don't think it's non-bullshit. I think it's bullshit. I think what Swan is the king of figuring out the bullshit, and then Swan will also use and abuse the bullshit. So whatever we see in that clip right there, from my eyes, unless I am missing something, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I thought you knew stamina regen pots were bugged in DM. Nope. There you go. It's not real. It's a stamina. It's stamina bug. It's a stamina regen bug. There's your answer. Yeah, that's snow. Come on, bro. You can't take those L's as serious. He's abusing like a glitch, bro. Didn't he do it on Goldbrook also? It's not a bug, it's a feature. Cope. Nope, no cope. That needs to out. That needs out of the game, dude. Whatever that is needs to be put out of the game. One thing that I would like to see buffed, because we were talking about, like, buffed and nerfs. I think that there needs to be nerfs. I don't know where the nerfs need to happen. I don't know where the nerfs need to happen. But one of the buffs is this. What the fuck, man? What is that ability? Like, I'm curious to see where the devs think that ability has a place in the game. I'm curious to see, like, I would like to talk to them and hear from their opinions on, like, what they thought Blizzard was gonna do. Because whatever it is, it's not gonna do it. Whatever you thought that was doing, it's not gonna do. Use Blizzard to break objects. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, my bad. My bad. My bad. Good design. You just cuck my mana for it. What is Meme Beam doing? True. Very true. Meme Beam ain't doing shit. But Meme Beam... I can see Meme Beam having more of a use than Blizzard. At least I can stop somebody's fucking heal with the Meme Beam. What am I gonna do with this? I slow walk. If you can hit it. Yeah. My method of hitting it has always been just fucking hope one of them hits it, dude. You just hope one of them hits it. Also, what's going on, Z-Nero? Blizz needs a massive buff. It should be something you cast on areas. I think, hear me out. I think this skill needs to be used in PvE. This class, for a wizard class, suffers horrendously in PvE. This is arguably one of the worst classes for PvE in the game. I think you need to make it usable so that you can clear waves of mobs in PvE. And then I'm kind of happy with it. I don't need to use it for PvP. It needs to be used for PvE. What? Ice is worse for PvE than I think Dagger Rogues. Like, I actually think that. Bro, serious question. You claim you're so good, 1k hours. Please tell me why you always play dumb map. Well, because I have less than 20 hours on this class that I'm trying to learn. And, you know, this map is really good for learning. You know? It's good for learning. And I'm learning. You can't be serious? I'm kind of serious. Like, you can't... They're very similar. No, I'm not rage baiting. They're very similar. You can't fight multiple. You execute people in greens. Oh, that guy was a noob. No people can be level 5 in greens learning. Buddy, get over it. I'm playing the game. Sorry you don't like the way that I play the game. You're more than welcome to go play it any way that you want. Okay? This is my world. I could do whatever the fuck I want. How about that? Is that a better answer for you? Would you prefer me to say that? Because it's the truth? Ah. Got it. We found the rage bait. No, do what you want. Oh, you don't have to tell me to do what I want. I'm gonna do what I want, brother. I'm gonna do what I want. And tell your boy that's gonna come kill me to come back in purples. I'll be in junk gear waiting on him, okay? Alright. Dagger Rogue just struggles to AoE farm at all? Yeah, it does. Well, neither one of them can AoE farm. Like, okay, so I will say, there is a difference. I could technically build. I could build around my kit to be a little bit better at AoE farming. For sure. I can use grab well. My saving grace is always Arc Explosion. Frost helps you drastically for CCing them. Alright, Dagger Rogue might be worse, but it's still horrendous either way. They're both awful either way. Ice Wizard PvP is only mediocre right now because it's not been mastered. Ice Wizard PvP is not, it's not mid, man. I'm telling you. If you have me and Kevon telling you the same thing, then it's not mediocre. It's going to be very strong. I promise. It'll be very strong. But Dagger Rogue is exceptional. Alright, this man doesn't think I can see him. I'm going to just interact with him. Make sure he knows. Yes, sir. Hello? Yes. Hi. Friendly? It's okay. You don't have to go creep on me. I know exactly where you're at, but I'm friendly. And as long as you're friendly, I think we're gonna be just fine, okay? I think you should be friendly. And I think I should be friendly. Do you like friends? Me too. Okay, buddy. Give people a week, it's over? You might need a little bit more than a week. But for the majority, like, after a week of playing this shit, I bet I'm nasty on it for sure. But I think it's difficult and challenging. I think it takes a lot more skill to play than a Dagger Rogue. I'm sorry. That one I'm not going to give to you, though. Considering I have to hit more buttons than I know how to hit with my brain. It's not mediocre right now. It doesn't change. Like, if it doesn't change, it's strong. So I was thinking about it. What if instead of 4 seconds pure immunity, or 4 seconds of pure, like, inability to move your character, instead of a silence, what if it was a 4-second root? What if it was a 4-second root? %50 damage increase is enough to make you happy? No shit. Fuck you. Nobody said that it doesn't take a lot of skill to play off on a high level. I said in general it doesn't take a lot of skill, and it doesn't. Sorry if that offends you, but it's the truth. PD into a cheap shot is not high skill, brother. People that use grapple or shroud and figure out a way to make it work, that's high skill. People that use visage, that's high skill. But all in all, it's fucking brain dead. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Oh, no way I yawned. Coffee. Hold on. I'll be back. Yes. How to avoid root? How to avoid root? Who, me? I can't avoid roots. I have to go invisible and spend 90% of my mana bar to avoid a root. I think the Q should allow you to break out of roots. I don't care. Like, that's something that needs buffed. If my Q costs as much mana as it does and allows me to break roots, I'm a happier man for it. Because right now, it's bullshit. Blizzard should have blocks? Fuck no. You cannot give this class a block, bro. You cannot give Ice a block. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Sorry to ask. Hey, as long as you're not an asshole, you can ask me anything, Vikings. But when did Twitch drops start? I think they start in like 7 hours or so, somebody said. You never have to worry about asking me a question if it's a genuine question and you're not trying to be an asshole. I will never get mad at you. I will always answer you if I read it, and I try my fucking hardest to read every comment I can on my Twitch and YouTube. I try to do both as best I can. Sometimes it's challenging, but I swear to God, I give it my all. Wonder if ice armor should be ice block instead with 3 seconds immunity but can't move. Fuck that. I'm always an asshole to you though. That's not true, Ramon. If anything, I think if anything, I'm probably an asshole to you. But like not intended, you know? I'm not intending to be an asshole to you. I just think sometimes I'm an asshole to you. But I think I'm an asshole to like 90% of the world. I forgot food. It's a good thing I checked. You know? Alright, we need monstrous dark runes. How do you like the patch overall? accept new Wiz option. I like the patch overall. Yeah, I got cheap shot.
Stop saying ha ha.
I got cheap shot into a full snake bite and didn't get poisoned. So that's a W. Yo, Ramon with the gifted sub to Stoned Ape. Yo, Stoned Ape. Thank Ramon for the ad-free view experience of your life. Ramon, that is 62 to the channel. You're an absolute Chad. Thank you so much for the support. That is never expected and always appreciated. You psychotic, crazy bastard. Thank you. Much love, bro. Do you guys remember? So, I think I'm gonna have that gentleman that was on the stream, that retired military vet that started playing the game. I ran into him last night a couple more times playing. I think I'm going to have him on stream at some point, and I think I'm gonna take him into like some games and teach him how to play Wizard. I think I'm gonna teach him how to play Wizard. I'm gonna let him fight against me for a while. We're gonna teach him how to get better with Wizard, and then we're gonna set him loose. But I think we're gonna do it on stream. Just try to not be like Raiden. Who, me? What? Can you craft from the lodge now so you don't need to remove your stuff to the inventory? That's true. Yes, you can craft from your lodge now, which is dope. Which is dope. That's what I was thinking, Ramon. Look, man, that guy made my day. And that interaction in itself was like low-key special to me, so. This is a Swiftbow Hunter. This is going to be a challenge for me. That interaction was special to me, so. He asked to play with me, and I told him yeah. Tea or coffee? I actually love both. I'm a big tea and coffee fan. I like both. Monstrous Dark Rune. Needs them. Dude, these fucking spiders, man. These spiders are the worst, man. This class cannot fight those spiders, bro. I cannot fight these spiders on this class. I have to spend every goddamn resource I have to not get hit by this thing, and that is crazy. And that's crazy. Yeah, Ramon, with honest to God, dude, with the nerve damage that you have, I don't know how the fuck you can play a wizard, dude. I don't know how you play a wizard, bro. Because this shit is a fucking piano keyboard. Like, it is really fucking tough. It's tough for me. And I don't have nerve damage. Oh, I don't know how you do it, bro. Would have killed you? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dude, the spiders are so crazy. I hate these spiders so fucking much. Dude, it literally has to be tough for your hands. Because it's tough for my hands, dude. Like, it's actually tough for my hands. After this, don't forget about the beard. Do we have to oil the beard? Are we oiling the beard today? We could oil the beard. Ogre dropped a great skull key for the first one I've seen before a crate even. Maybe I should go in crypts and spend some of my, It drops better loot on the night map because the night map has better loot, not because the ogre itself has better loot. The ogre itself has the same drop chance, the same loot as before. Do I want to try to fight the ogre on this fucking class, dude? Oh my god. PvE with this is just kind of miserable, bro. I need to get better with the PvE on this class. It's very tough. It's very tough. I don't think more items drop. I think more rare items drop. Outside of the goblin, the ogre crate is the same drop chance. It's the same drop chance. I mean, I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious. I think I want to try to fight the ogre on this. Let's go try to fight the ogre. And you can cheese 95% of all the mobs? You can't. You can't cheese them all. And you spend a lot of your mana on it. And if you run out of mana, you die. Ogre's still up there. Could be a skill issue. Frost Orb does less damage single target. Frost Orb does more damage single target. Frost Orb can't do block damage, really. So the shield mobs feel annoying? Yeah. Shield mobs are absolute disastrous to fight against. Oh, look, it's Ironwood. Eat! Raim. What? Ramon! 10 gifted subs. You psycho motherfucker. I love you.
Yeah,
And
it's still
appreciate you. Thank you. It is unbelievably kind. The support you have given me is unbelievable. You mean the fucking world to me. You're a fucking thug. That is 72 subs to the channel, you absolute Chad. Old Mate Watson, Tuxicate, One Connolly, Mr. Mal for Real, Syncop420, Raven666, Lucard IO, NA Steezy, Supercogs, Denikai. Thank Ramon for the ad-free view experience of your fucking life, man. Welcome to the Zen Garden, everybody. And it is absolutely never expected and always appreciated from you, Ramon. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. W for Ramones. W's for Ramon. WWW for Ramon, man. Big fat fucking W's for Ramon. Big fat W's. Looking out for my fellow vet. He's her. I can't wait, dude. I think I'm gonna have fun playing with him too. I've been thinking about it a lot. I thought about it this morning too when I woke up. I'm like, you know what? That's gonna be so cool, dude. He left a whole, like, dude, on one of my YouTube videos, he left this whole, like, long speech about, like, him, like, his life, bro. Like, he's a 50-year-old man that started playing video games with an Atari, and his mom was afraid that video games were gonna, like, stain the TV. Like, dude, it was such a cool thing to read. Are you okay?
Oh, thanks, Daddy.
Sorry about that, boys. Yeah, so he was telling me this whole story, and, like, dude, I just think it'll be cool to play with him, bro. He's from a different generation than me, but I can tell that we'll get along really well because his generation is, there's so much more kind than the current generation or even my generation, and I think that my generation has a hard time connecting with that. But you know, I spent my entire life connecting with every walk of life on the planet, so I think it'll be really cool. I think it'll be really cool. He's a very nice, humble guy. He also said he's like it was weird hearing my voice for the first time on the YouTube. And I'm like, God damn it, dude. I love this guy. He's awesome. He's awesome. Yo, thank you for the follow, Drawcaster. Appreciate you, brother. Welcome, my man. Welcome. Yo, Big Ramon. Yeah, I'm super excited to actually play with him, I think. It's gonna be a good time. It'll be a good time. So, last night was a... No, you had to try to, like, and it feels like the truth, Ramon, is it feels like my generation, right? I'm yapping and mapping. I don't want to fight. I just want to yap and map right now. It feels like your generation, right? It feels like a lot of, I guess there's multiple in both. A lot of the people from my generation refuse to try and understand the thought process of folks from your generation. And it feels like there's a lot of folks from your generation that refuse to try and understand people from my generation. But the truth is, if we just try to understand each other's point of views, and coexistence is like it can exist in those generations, because my generation is one that comes from the place of having immediate access to everything all the time. So instant gratification is a thing that my generation struggles with immensely because we're so used to having everything immediately, right? Your generation does not have as much instant gratification problems, and your generation is okay with working for some things. Your generation is not one that is entitled and doesn't feel like the world deserves to, like, that you're owed something. A lot of people in my generation feel like that they're owed some great thing because they exist in some capacity. And like, those are like really, really big like pain points and personality traits that cause a rift in entire generations. Like, that is a big difference in thought processes, right? Like Naruto type shit, let's try to understand each other's pain. Bro, if people would try to understand how others feel. That said birch logs, but that's an oak log. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? I should clip that and tell them. As like feedback. Hold on. Okay, so it says oak log there, but it definitely said birch logs when I picked it up. Definitely let's try to understand other people's pain, bro. If we would spend more time thinking about how we may affect other people instead of what benefits us the most, the world would be such a better place, dude. Yo, Ramon with the fucking gifty sub. Icarus! Thank you so much, you absolute madman, for the 73rd sub to the channel. That is unbelievable support, unexpected, always appreciated. W's in chat again for Ramon for the sub. Supporting the live stream like the fucking Chad that he is, man. Absolute W's. Welcome to the Zen Garden, Icarus. You've been here for a long time anyway, so you're officially welcomed in again. Resource tool are messed up when they first drop on the ground. There's a bug ticket about it? Okay, good. As long as they're aware of it. I assume, like, I don't like to just, like, spam them with a bunch of shit, but I assume if it's happening to me, somebody's already mentioned it before. I assume if I run into it, somebody's probably mentioned it to them before, but you can never be sure. Believe it! Dude, that's awesome. I get it now. That's funny. Believe it, dude. I got gifted, man, with the ability to see human beings for who they are based off of where they come from without having to feel obligated to judge them for it. I was always interested in the psychology of the way that humans work because I think it's intriguing. I look at humans as more of animals than I do like traditional top of the food chain humans, right? And I think our psychology is so interesting because of the way that our brains work compared to everything else on the planet. It's fun to see like how the human mind interacts with the world around it. It's just cool, man. I don't know. It's cool. It served me well in my life. It served me well in a career that I spent 15 years in. It serves me well when I stream, like trying to understand people without trying to judge them it's a gift, bro, and it's hard to do. I had a bug that I believe has made me see a future weapon. Leaks? You have a leak? What was the weapon on? What class? Hello? Hello? What's the leak? What's the leak, dude? Leak it, leak it. Leak on me. Damn, I gotta tell you guys some shit later too. We had a rough night last night. I got woken up from a dead sleep at around 3:30 in the morning. And the thing that woke me up was my dog, like, howling, uncomfortably howling, and pissing himself on the floor. 3:30 in the middle of the night. My dog had a seizure last night. I have never seen a dog have a seizure, and that's the first one he's ever had. Dude, that was a little scary, bro. That was actually a little scary. Like, it was uncomfortable, bro. I felt really bad. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of dogs, and me and my dog are, you know, we don't get along the best because I'm just not a dog person. But fuck if I didn't want to, like, stop everything I was doing to try to help him in that moment, dude. Dude, it was fucking horrible. It was fucking horrible, man. I felt so bad. That's the type of shit that you see and it, like, just makes you want to fucking break down and cry. Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad situation entirely. Like, I was actually really nervous for a minute. He got up and out of it after about an hour. Like, we tried to move him. Like, I just wanted to, because I didn't know it was a seizure. Like, I wanted to see what was going on. Like, I was nervous. And you know, eventually, after about an hour, he got up and back on the bed by himself. But, like, it stunned him, bro. There's nothing you can do, bro. There's nothing you can do. Like, it was horrible. Should check his blood sugar. Shitty pet food can cause problems. He's like 13, 14. He's a pit bull. He's 13 or 14. I mean, he's been on the downcline for, you know, he's got cataracts. He's going deaf. He's just an old dog, right? Like, he's just an old dog. And those things just fucking happen. I'm glad that, like, when he woke up today, like, when I woke up today, he's back to, like, his old self. It didn't look like anything had happened. He seems to be okay. But yeah, bro, that was a little scary, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting that last night. And it's definitely creeped into my psyche a little bit. It's got me thinking about some shit, I guess. I don't know. Me and him, we get along like piss and vinegar. It's probably because we have the same goddamn personality. He's stubborn as shit. I'm stubborn as shit. We put up with each other, but we don't like each other. Never have. And that's okay. But I certainly don't want him to be tortured, bro. It was horrible. It was horrible to watch. Because, like you said, there's nothing you can do. There's absolutely nothing you can do. You sit there and you make sure that they don't hurt themselves. You make sure that they're in an open space if you can. And you just watch. Like, that. I think that's the most fucked up thing. Like, the most fucked up part of the whole thing is you just watch. Like, you have to watch. You have to watch. You can't just walk away from something having a seizure, bro. I don't know, Hort. I don't care either.
Ooh, thanks, Daddy.
How have you not been following me? You fucking rat. Welcome. That's what I was saying, blood sugar? Yeah. He's been on the same food since he was a pup. Syrup on gums can bring animals out of seizures? Interesting.
Ooh,
Yo!
thanks,
Original
Daddy.
Apex! Thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome, my man. Welcome, welcome. I don't care if I can beat Lich in a one-on-one, brother. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I don't give a shit. He cares. He can win. It's fine. I don't care. Frangie was beating him in 1v1s. Nice. Frangie's good, bro. Frangie is good. Frangie's good. I didn't press anything and I just followed you. Bet. Bet. Yo, thank you for the ghost follow, brother. Firestaff is a PvE monster, no doubt. Comparatively to the ice orb, yeah. Comparatively to the ice orb, way different, brother. Way different. I watched some of those matches, it was barely even. I can't see the link here. What link are you looking for, Luke? I got you. What do you want? What are you looking for? Oh. I can DM you a picture. Can I send to Imager here? I see. Let me see. Oh, I almost timed you out. Hold on, Luke. I gotta be careful, like, banning people on YouTube or fucking around with that because I don't actually know how to do anything. Let me see. If I go into the live, I can DM you a picture. Can't post. Is there, like, a message? Why don't you go to my Discord, brother? Why don't you join my Discord, Luke? And then you can send it on Discord because I'm hella curious. Let me invite you to the Discord. I'll send a link out on the Discord. And then join that. Boom. You posted on my other account? Where at? Where'd you post it? Yeah, guys, I don't care either way. Yeah. They're both great players, man. They're both fantastic. We don't need to have a pissing contest for either one of them. Frangie's good. Lich is good. They're good. That's cool. What is OCE? It's a server. It's OCE is the server where, like, most Australian players play. Which I think is the server that's been the most populated as of recent. Not the most populated, but, like, increased in population by quite a bit. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, hold on. I don't know. Interesting. Am I getting attacked here? Interesting. I wonder if this is a dagger rework. Interesting data mine. Interesting. Could be a loadout. It could also be the next rogue weapon, which we know they're working on. It does look like a dagger. I have the metal clip if needed. No, 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 that's good. I'm dead. I wasn't paying attention, bro. And that was the first PvP, and it happens to be against a fucking rat. Go figure. Go figure, man. Go figure. Yeah, well, you know, I don't have a choice. You can't go invisible when you're that close to a rogue. You have to guess. Do you understand that? You can't just hit that button and go invisible when they take the PD if they're that close. There's no avoiding it. You can't do it. Can you recommend Hunter main streamers besides Spud? Trying to get Swiftbow PvP tips seems to be no current YouTube content about Swiftbow. You have me, and then you have Gilcrest, who plays Swiftbow as well. Yep, you need triple the distance to react to it. Dagger rogues will fuck up everybody, including what its counter is supposed to be, which is the Ice Orb. And because it's the crypts and there's walls, you actually can't see when he takes the PD, so you have to absolutely guess. And yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, man. How many hours on Wizard do you have, Tech? None. All you play is Dagger Rogue, brother. Yes, you do. No, Luke, they weren't. I was hiding behind a wall and they didn't even see me. You either predict or you need more range. That is exactly right, Binary. He doesn't know. He's just Dagger Rogue spamming, and that's what he does. No, it's not the same thing for going invis, you fucking idiot, man. You're gonna get timed out. You get to go invisible immediately. I don't get to go invisible immediately. I have an animation time to go invisible. I can't just go invisible with the click of a button like you. I have to time the invisible button. It's not immediate for me. It's immediate for you. Are you fucking done? Do you know everything? No. Shut up. Holy fuck, man. Go spread your Dagger Rogue propaganda somewhere else. You're fine, Clannis. If it's you, I never had a chance anyways, brother. If it was you, I never had a chance anyways, my boy. GG's, bro. I shouldn't be going into crypts on ice yet anyways. I'm not good enough to go on crypts, but I get fucking yelled at for being on Greenwood Day. We're not explaining it to potatoes, Ember. We're explaining it to people who are supposed to not be potatoes, that are acting like potatoes, which is fucking weird. It blows your fuse. Dude, you're 100% right. Like, it does piss me off. Alright, on the bright side, it was Clannis. I didn't fucking actually have an opportunity to win, so GG's. I'm good with that. That makes me feel better, bro. I didn't have a fucking chance. Yeah, I'm not crashing out, Emperor. We're not crashing out, brother. It's not a crash out stream. What the fuck did I just grapple on here? My class can't grapple on fucking anything in the game, but it grapples randomly against a wall. That feels nice. And I'm stammed out. Like, Jesus fuck, man. I'm dead. Again. So good, thank you. Mana. As soon as you run out of mana, you're dead. I ran out of mana, I'm dead. Ain't no thing you can do about it, brother. You miss too much, you're dead. Dare I say, I might just not be good enough to play the fucking class, bro. I just might not be good enough to play the damn class. It's a very real opportunity for that to be the truth. No, I did not do the 0 to hero. Feels off to me? Yeah, I'm just bad. Like, I missed every hit. I missed every attack on that guy. You can't win with an ice orb if you can't aim.
Off, man. Oh, thanks.
I would have picked this guy up too, but he executed himself, so. I would have picked this guy up too, but he executed himself, so that's not on me.
How do I get better at the fighting in this game? I suck. I lose every fight.
Come here. Follow me. What level is your priest?
I think I'm like 11.
Okay. You're playing a very high skill cap class right now. It is very tough to win on a priest. First thing, hold your block.
1 second, bandaging.
Keep it held. There you go. Now, you can attack me, and I can't deal damage to you with this shell up. This is your main defense option. If this is not up, you need to be unbelievably passive until you get this back up. Right? Step 1. Step 2. You're using Heaven's Fury, which is the best skill to use. Heaven's Fury has 3 different cast animations. You have the tap. So tap the skill on me real quick. Your Heaven's Fury. where it will. I'm sorry. Actually, tap it on me again. You see how it follows me? It tracks me.
Yeah.
That's level 1. That is the worst one to use. Whenever somebody is stammed out in front of you, do you know what stamming out looks like, obviously? This.
Like when they get orange.
Yep, this is stammed out. I cannot evade. It doesn't matter what I do. If you tap that Heaven's Fury on me, it's going to hit me 100% guaranteed. 100% guaranteed. The second level of Heaven's Fury, have you ever held the button? And now,
I realize that it does that.
If you drop it, look how much faster the stun happens.
Oh, wow.
It
I
is.
had no clue.
It's skill expression there. So it is really hard. Nailed it. Yep. Also, throw your star out again like that. That's the guided star. And when you throw it out, evade. Like.
I need mana. 1 sec.
Yeah. Throw the star out and then evade instead of the Heaven's Fury. Don't be afraid to use this combo without your Heaven's Fury. Evade. Nope. Evade. Use your evade. Nope. Your evade button. There you go. It explodes it automatically when you evade. That is a ghetto nuke. So if I'm in your face like this, you see you just did damage to me, you didn't take any damage yourself either, don't be afraid to throw that out there. That is a ghetto nuke for it. You have to make sure you cast it first, but yeah. Boom. And if you time it well, you can get that off in the middle of a Heaven's Fury, and it'll crit. Now, with your Heaven's Fury, drop the Heaven's Fury. Boom. You see how far away I am? Look where I'm at. And that still hit and
That's
crit me.
Crazy.
So the explosion radius is bigger when you do that, right? That is essentially the combo that you're fishing around for on a priest. Those are the two biggest things that will improve on a priest. Your shell has a 20-second cooldown. If your shell is down, you are not initiating fights anymore. You are surviving. When your shell is up, you're looking for engage. And the rest of it is just matchup information and then trying to land your combo of Heaven's Fury into stars. If you miss your Heaven's Fury, don't underestimate the power that ghetto nuke is. It will poke hard. You like the staff?
I was using the sword. I've been trying the staff.
Okay, well, if you like the staff better than the sword, I recommend getting a scepter. You do the exact same amount of damage on a scepter that you do a staff. You're going to have mana problems, but when you're learning, it's better to just deal with the mana problems anyways. And you have auto-aiming attacks, is what I recommend. Have you ever been to Goldbrook?
What's that?
So Goldbrook is the social hub for the game, where it's another map under the tutorial that you can go with all of your gear without fear of losing it. And it's a social hub where you can PvP people and learn from them and interact with other people that are playing your class and like get better overall. There's also a bunch of YouTube guides out by some dude with a beard. I forget his name. He's kind of a bitch, but he's got decent guides for a priest and for PvP in general.
That Satorix guy?
Yeah, that fucking weirdo. I can't stand him, but he does make decent guides.
Thanks for the tips.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And enjoy.
Should add me.
Yeah. My name's Satorix. All right, see you, brother.
Oh, wait, what? Is that actually you?
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
That's crazy. I just watched your guide, like, I think yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was trying, man. There's no way that I
It's
ran into you.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You're on stream right now, brother.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn.
It's hard, bro. It's hard. It's such a hard game. But what did you come from? What game did you play before?
Honestly, I was playing WoW before this, man. I was like,
Okay.
not really playing anything like this.
Yeah. That's so like if you said you were coming from Dark and Darker, the getting your ass kicked part gets a little easier. But you're coming from the WoW side of it, which is a little bit more challenging to overcome the extraction part. Because losing your shit sucks. But the were you a PvPer in WoW?
I did like a few expansions ago, but not recently. It's been
Did you
been a while.
did you like the PvP in it though?
Yeah, I mean, I like PvP in it, but I didn't like. So I was like a Warlock main, right?
Yeah.
And Warlock is like pretty cool, but it's not really fun in like, you know, like solo shuffle or like duos or trios.
yeah,
I preferred it more in like BGs.
Okay.
In like arenas, I liked like Rogue or like Hunter more.
Yeah. So, that same logic kind of applies in this game. As a priest, you are like pretty low totem pole for 1v1s, but you excel incredibly high in teams. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean you can't 1v1 well. I have over 500 hours on a priest, and I can probably beat, I would say, 93% of the player base by having junk gear and what you're wearing right now. And I will give them full legendaries. So it's a very, very, very high skill cap game. If you keep losing on consistence, just try to learn something by getting your ass beat. And you'll get better at it, and it's a lot more fun that way.
Do you have any tips for like doing these like bosses? Because I find myself like getting my ass beat by like the skeleton arsonists, and like I try and fight the soul guys sometimes, and then they just like kill me on their third rotation of abilities.
You're talking about the enchanted armor, the guy with the big shield.
The guy in this chapel over here.
Oh, that's the wraith. Yeah. Don't fight the wraith. You fuck that thing, dude.
No.
No. Fuck that thing. That thing's a bitch. Also, I did just make a guide on how to fight the mini bosses on my YouTube. Swear to God, no cap. It goes over the.
Pull it up real quick.
It goes over the enchanted armors. It goes over the banshees. It goes over the wraiths, and it goes over the ogres. And in that video, I literally tell you, don't fight the wraith, because the wraith is a fucking menace, bro. He's a real fucking menace.
What about like the skeleton that shoots fire?
The mage? Come on,
Yeah.
follow me. Let's give you the master class, my boy. Let's give you a master class in it. Let's go find the elite one. And
Oh, I meant to ask you, what do the stars do? Like, you know how there's like those orbs
Yep.
that come out after you do the combo?
So those are they're called sparks, and they have two abilities actually. And,
You cut out.
yeah, I went in my inventory. They are called stars, and they have two abilities. One is if you pick it up, you get a 10% damage buff for 30 seconds that stacks up to 3 times. If an enemy picks it up, they get silenced for 3 seconds. The way to spawn them is by exploding a star in your Heaven's Fury. Alright, we're gonna go fight the Elite Mage. You're gonna get one shot at this, because when you die, I'm gonna have to kill it and res you. So, the Mage here, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 different attacks. Pyroblast, which I'm going to use on you right now. You ready? What I want you to do is when you see this coming, you have to evade this. You cannot block this. You need to evade it. This is a Pyroblast. This is what the mage will do. And it'll track you. You have to evade out of it. You see how it kind of follows you? That mage will do that to you. That's his strongest ability to cuck you. The other things that don't ever use whatever you're doing right now. That's a meme beam. Don't use the meme beam. When he charges up that pyroblast. When it's coming, you have to evade out of it, no matter what, right? The other abilities he has is that one where he just like throws 4 fireballs at you, and honestly, you just gotta dodge them or evade out of them. You wanna manage your stamina against this guy until you can start getting some combos out. Because once you start getting some combos out, you can combo him pretty well. With this guy, you're gonna want to use Heaven's Fury on him. Tap or hold if you can guarantee the hold. I would just tap if you're learning, and then star him because you can stun lock him, even though he's an elite. So you stun lock him with your combo, and then auto attack him when he's stunned, and then when he is done with his stun lock animation, you're on the defensive. The game isn't like run your face into a wall as much as WoW is with their PvE. You have to really think about what that mob is about to do to you and not take the damage. Meds in this game is a pretty big resource. So don't be afraid to not deal damage at every instance of a fight if your survival is imminent, right? This guy will fuck you up. I'm sure you've seen it. You just have to play it defensively, and then when you have your things off cooldown, play it offensively. Give him a go. I'll try to kill him and res you as fast as I can. Go, go. He's right there. This is an elite one, so he's a big boy. Alright, we're going to watch him, and then we're going to give him some tips afterwards. That's Pyros. Make sure you evade those. Get out of that pool as well. There you go. No mean beam. Get your auto attacks in. Nice stun. Nice combo. Pick up your star for more damage. Evade out of that. Yep. The pool on the ground. This is a pyro coming to you. Just evade it. Evade. 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 Yeah, yeah. It takes
the animations in this game. I feel like it takes a while to like get stuff off.
It does. Yo, can you res him while I kill this for a second, brother?
I was literally just watching your YouTube or your live stream yesterday.
Hell yeah, brother. You got to watch the epic CRASHOUT then, huh?
You're the reason I'm playing Priest right now.
Hell yeah. Sorry for that. Unfortunate.
How did you know it was him?
Because I'm
I know
streaming.
his voice.
And my voice is pretty, yeah.
I've been watching his YouTube videos for like the last 2 months, man. They're helping me a lot.
Fuck yeah, brother. We have another one coming. It's supposed to be the Frost Orb, but honestly, this weapon is tilting the fuck out of me. So I'm just yapping, mapping, running around, hanging out with the boys, you know?
Yo, how you? So you're not liking it? Like, what's?
I
1 to
love
10,
it.
How you think
No,
it is?
no, I love it. I think it's a 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I just suck with it. Like, it's just really difficult. It's just challenging. Everything in this game is challenging. So like, even though I have 1,000 hours in the game, I don't have 1,000 hours on this weapon. I have about 8 hours on it. So I'm getting my dick smashed, and it hurts, and it makes me
Bro
grumpy.
literally killed a warrior naked and thinks he sucks with the weapon after that was your first fight too.
Ooh, thanks, Daddy.
What? Oh, the purple warrior?
Yeah. Well, no. In the video, you were just testing stuff, but still, I know he was trying his ass off. Probably,
yeah.
And you killed him.
Yeah.
You were naked, bro. You literally had no. You didn't even have perks from gear.
No, I beat a full purple warrior with a junk weapon and junk gear, and it was one of the best players in the game. But honestly, it can go down like that, bro. I shouldn't have won, but sometimes it just fuck around and finds out like that.
Shit. I found out there's levels to this because I kept dying to like people in common gear and full greens, and that's when I was like, yo, I'm just gonna start using only commons, and once I start getting some more kills, then I'll start rocking some gear.
That's exactly what I did with my priest too. I probably spent 200 hours on nothing but junk gear, trying to figure out how to beat everybody that was in gear, and then as soon as I was getting like 60% kills, like I was winning 60% of the time, the minute I put gear on, it wasn't even close anymore. Because the biggest jump in PvP power is from junk to white gear. Because you get that extra skill, right?
I actually have a YouTube channel myself. You're probably not going to expect what it is, but after this game, I'm going to go leave a comment on your video and I'm going to sub. Look out for it.
Fuck yeah, brother. I appreciate that. Thanks for the sub. We're getting close to 1,000. I need that 1,000 so
Yeah,
bad,
I
dude.
seen, bro. You're growing quickly, man. Keep it up, bro. You're
Appreciate
gonna
that.
this game's gonna be around a while, man. You're gonna be able to make a good good progress with it. Your channel's gonna grow a
Thanks,
lot.
Daddy.
It already has, and honestly, legacy's inevitable, bro. I caught this one. I caught this game when there was like nobody playing it, and it felt so special. And I got to meet the devs in an intimate level, and talk to them so much, and you know, I fell in love with the
Thanks,
project.
Daddy.
I fell in love with the vision, and you know, I felt obligated to try to help them any way I can, because I feel what they're trying to do is something special. So I jumped on as much as I could, as fast as I could. That's why the guides are there, you know.
Yeah, this game's gonna explode. I don't know how people
DK
think
Eater,
there's
thank you so
all the
much, brother.
haters saying it's gonna die. There's no way in hell. I'm 300 hours, and I started the game maybe 2 months ago now. Like, not even. I think it's been like 6 weeks, and I'm just like obsessed.
Dude, it's an addiction. It's like crack. I can't stop. I couldn't even play yesterday. Or the day the patch came out, I literally couldn't play it because I stayed up the night before excited about the patch. I have an addiction problem to this game, and it's so good for me.
Yeah, but that's you gotta do what you love, and we all have our things. So
Ain't that the truth?
all right, brother.
Hey,
I'll head
GG's
out so I
boys.
don't get
Yes,
killed.
yes.
Time
Timing.
out.
GG's priest boys. Thank you so much for the primer, by the way, DK Eater. Appreciate you, bro.
Pleasure, man.
That's
Thanks for the help.
That's unbelievably kind of you. That's never expected and always appreciated. Welcome to the Zen Garden, my boy. Thank you. So Success TV, I feel like you were already followed, but thank you for the follow. DK Eater, thank you again for the fucking follow, brother. Thank you. Welcome, boys. Welcome.
Ooh, thanks, Daddy.
Hey, yo, Claps Locked Demon. Caps Locked Demon. Thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome, my man. Zen Garden? Dude, this is my Zen Garden. I hate watching you? Then don't watch me. Oh, you hate watching you. Got it. Yeah. Sorry, I misread the whole thing. Then love watch me and stop hate watching me. It's better if you just stop hate watching me and realize my mission and goal, brother. I follow and unfollow you every time you crash out. Sorry. Honestly, I don't fucking blame you. Thank you for coming back. I love you. You are going to get the raw, unapologetic, full spectrum of emotions that a like young 30s-year-old man with testosterone issues has. See you, brother. I can't stop hate watching you. You have terrible takes. Tech, there's going to be at some point, and I don't know if it's going to be today, but there's going to be some point you will be banned out of my stream. I guarantee it. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't even know if I'm going to be the one to ban you, but it's going to happen, and then you don't only get to listen to my takes.
Thanks, Daddy.
Yo, Hags, thank you so much for the follow, brother. Welcome, my man. Welcome, brother. My takes cannot be that shit, brother. They can't be. I'm not perfect, but my takes cannot be that shit. Mod me, and I'll ban Snow? Oh, I wasn't kidding. I was deadass. Like, at some point, that man's gonna get banned from my channel. Because he can't help himself but, like, argue all the time about everything with me. I don't know. I can't stop it, but I don't... Like, it just puts me in a bad place mentally, so... Unfortunately, like... I'm just gonna get rid of it at some point. But not today. I mean, maybe today. Oh, right. Check the food. Check the food. Good, 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 good. What do I actually need? I'm running around yapping and mapping, which is okay, but I need a goal here while I'm doing this. Why am I in there? I need to be in my inventory. Okay. This we can replenish in here. What am I missing out on here? I need weapon, armor crystals, weapon crystals for sure, copper, okay, linen, okay, heartwood, okay. Okay, we definitely need low-level linen. We definitely need low-level rawhide. Okay. Joke's on you, I have a kink to ban people. You have a couple kinks, Yak. One of your kinks is how much you love me. And I appreciate that. Jesse, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the kind words because, trust me, I am very aware at how aggressively toxic I can be, but I also have nothing but kindness to share. I don't intend to be toxic. It just happens to me. I also transmute bone dust to linen and rawhide. Yeah, I actually just recently did that, so I don't think I have any more, but I'm going to start. I think... Wait. I have an idea. I think my favorite part yesterday was when you stammed out and Rakan asked if you got the bug and you said no, I did it the old-fashioned way. Dude, yeah, that was funny. He's like, oh, he's like trying to boost me up like I didn't fuck up. He's like, oh, you hit that stam bug, Satorix, huh? You got that stam bug? Yeah, no sir, no stam bug. I just stammed out the old-fashioned way. I suck. That was funny. That was funny, dude. Yesterday I was out of my fucking mind. I was so out of my mind. I was having fun getting my ass kicked. It was wild. Okay, what was I about to do? That's what I was about to do. I need to farm. Therefore, if we're farming, we're grab welling. If we're grab welling, do we dare try arc? Like, do we try cling? We try it. I don't have a ban kink, rather see people share opinions, and if it comes down to a disagreement, let it be as that. No need to insult, be rude, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I prefer not to, but at the same time, sometimes a diseased plant in a garden will cause the other plants to be diseased too. This is the Zen garden, after all. So if there's a diseased plant in my garden, I will snip it at the bud. Because I care much more about my thriving plants and my healthy individuals than I do the toxic ones. And sometimes the best thing to do with cancer is cut it out, brother. And that's not to say disagreements is cancer, but sometimes the way that people can disagree is cancerous. I think we can agree on that. I think we can agree on that. Collect bone dust, monstrous orbs. I agree, but a disease plant is usually rude / disrespectful, makes insults or personal attacks. Yeah. I agree. Fucking A, dude. Blizzard just doesn't do enough damage, man. I want it to work, dude. Like, I want to make it work. I just don't see how. Look at how much mana I have left after all that, dude. None. Like, I want to figure out how to make this shit work, but I just don't think it does. How can we make PvE better with this class? I don't think Arc-like Cling is the answer, by the way. I feel like this was not the answer as much as I wanted it to be the answer. It feels shit. Full blues. Men's in full blues, brother. Try rooting Blizzard and maybe it's secret crits. It does not secret crit. That's what I just did. It doesn't work. It does not work, my friend. Arc-like Cling is not the answer. Arc-like Cling is not the answer, and neither is Vortex. The problem is my mana, dude. Like, I keep struggling so hard to be able to do anything on the class because my mana constraints are just so high. I just constantly run into issues where mana is cucking me. Like, that's the main problem with the class in general, which I get, but like, it does feel extremely unfun. We'll save that for later. I'm not going to use that. It feels unfun when you can't do anything and everybody else has the options to like reset 7 million times in a fight because you have no mana. No, we're not nearing a crash out today, brother. I'm not crashing out. I wanted to see who it was. I don't care who it is. It doesn't matter who it is to me. I don't want to know who it is. I don't care. It's one of two things: a random person running around in blues who I've never seen before, or somebody who I know is actively stream sniping me to try to piss me off. So, again, I don't care who it is. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't change anything. I move on. No mana, you'll go next. Yeah, dude, it's so mana reliant to use any of my skills. Like, for a class that has 18 different combos, to be able to use like 0.75% of one combo before you run out of mana just feels bad. Like, it feels bad. Not to mention, like, against anything that has a shield, which is what you're supposed to be strong against, you're worthless against. You can't do anything if somebody has a shield. You're toast. I want to use Pyroblast more, but the problem with Pyroblast is the minute you use Pyroblast once, you now no longer have enough mana to do anything else. The whole class is overly starved for mana. The whole class is starved for mana, which seems silly, right? Like, this is feedback that I gave before too. Why have a class that you say has, you know, double the mana when all of its abilities are 2 or 3 times the cost than the other classes? Like, don't even give us the extra mana, just like it's just placebo. You say here's extra mana, but then you make everything cost 3 times more than other classes. So I have technically less mana than all the other classes, but I'm showing as if I have more. It's weird. It's just weird. Same issue that Kivon was talking about in Dev Talk. Yeah, and they say that they're balancing around it very carefully, blah, 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 blah. I think Kivon is right, and I think the devs are wrong. I think after doing more in-depth playing, especially on the Ice Orb, Kivon is right, the devs are wrong. They need to reduce the mana cost on everything on this class. If the class is supposed to be a combo glass cannon nuke that is like known as like the mana guy, why am I having the most mana problems? That doesn't even make sense. You give me double the mana bar than everybody else has to have less mana than everybody else. They're contradicting themselves. They're over, like, I don't know. But the mana problems are terrible on this class. The resource management on the class is terrible. Like, it's just bad. Especially with how hard a lot of these combos are to pull off. It is so unbelievably punishing to fuck up. And, like, if you ask all of the top players that play Wizard, they all will say, well, just don't use your regular abilities. Well, just don't use your scrolls. Like, they're going to tell you to just not interact with parts of the class because you don't have enough mana to sustain it. And that's a problem. Like, what's the point of having all of these tools if you can't use any of them? It's weird. It's a weird thing. So, again, parts of the class need buffed, but I don't know if that's going to, like, I don't know if that's even enough. The class needs a mana overhaul for sure. It needs figured out because it's so bad. It feels so bad. This man's in full blues, running around, collecting green gear. He's right here again. Like, why does technical cost mana? In their minds, it's overpowered if it doesn't. Which could be true. It may be overpowered if it doesn't cost mana. But if it doesn't cost mana and allows you to do something else on the class, then that's better. Like, I don't know. You have a cooldown on it. Cooldown seems fine. Spamming it might be a problem, though, which is why it needs the cost. Spamming it's a problem. It's a solid 2-second route that only has a cooldown is too OP. So it needs a mana cost. But the mana cost on that, look how much the mana cost is on that, right? It doesn't seem like an unreasonable amount of mana. No? You want to know what seems like an unreasonable amount of mana? And I'm fucking dead again, bro. Will you get a life, bro? Jesus fuck, man. Ah, dude, it's so fun, man. It's a glass cannon that doesn't have a cannon with it, bro. It's a glass cannon without a cannon. Paper is more durable. The class just feels bad. Its mana strains are problematic. The weapon itself is strong, but it's not strong enough to compete with the other classes. Like, it's strong and it's probably better than Frost, or it's still probably better than Fire by a large margin. But the fact that you can't even do anything on the class because you have no mana in general is a problem. Why no invis? What is invisibility going to do for me there? The invisibility doesn't last very long. I'm already stamped out. He knows where I'm at. I'm already one shot. It's just not worth it. You just GG go next, bro. It's not... There's nothing you can do there, bro. I'm getting stream sniped by a fucking moron in full blues. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do against that as a ice wizard, bro. Ice wizard's not strong enough to deal with anything that has a shield, especially not a priest. I'm not high on copium, DH. It is really good. I'm not high on copium. It's really good. It just needs changed. No, stamina scrolls troll. We don't run stamina scroll. Ever. It gives you a clone. The clone isn't going to do anything. Clones don't trick me, brother. Clones aren't going to trick that guy either. He's running around in full blues stream sniping me. He doesn't give a fuck. The class ability needs to be able to break roots. If you have no block, you need a way to break a root that doesn't... But here's the problem. Here's the problem with your Q ability. It takes all your mana. It just takes all your mana. You don't have enough mana to do anything on the class. There is just not enough resources to make the class playable. It's a class problem, not a weapon problem. The mana costs are too high. It's not worth playing. Kind of revealing? Yeah, no shit. Yeah, it's not strong. The class itself is weak. The weapon itself is strong. The class itself is weak because you can't interact with the class. Because everything costs more than what you have.
Do I PvP? Tell me where you do, man.
We can fight if you protect me for a second.
I'll do it. There's another person around here somewhere. Oh, like another wizard. Thought I had another wizard. Priest.
Sorry, I'm typing feedback. Okay, you're diseased. Let's wait for your disease to go away. Move. Are you writing a book? I am writing a book. I'm writing feedback so that we can make the class better and so that the game feels better for people that want to play the class that they made. Do that off stream. DH, I'll do that whenever the fuck I want, brother.
Got juggled by mobs for a second there. I thought I was dead. Oh, here's another hunter.
If you don't want to watch me write my book and feedback for the game, go watch another streamer, brother. But I'll do whatever the fuck I want on my shit. Thank you. Appreciate you. I don't care. We can, but you're gonna die your disease, brother. Ah, okay. Disease is off. Let's get it. Are we doing this for keeps or are we rezzing?
What do you want to do?
We'll do it for rezzing, bro. I don't want any shit. Let's go.
You think you're gonna beat me?
You think? He loses. He doesn't have any more mana. It doesn't matter. He's just stream sniping me, brother. He doesn't want to actually... If you want to help me kill him, you're more than welcome, because he's just stream sniping me all day.
Hey, which stream are you? Which stream are you?
Hold on. He literally got in the middle of me. I have to reset entirely. I'm 1 HP for no fucking reason.
Wait, that wasn't fun, man. I didn't even know you guys were working. Sorry. You want to fight.
Yeah, of course you don't want to fight now. Why would you? You're about to lose your blue kit.
I stopped attacking you, man.
Can I have his blue kit whenever we kill him?
Yep. It's all yours, brother.
Guys, I didn't even know you guys were 1v1, honestly.
I know, but that
Alright.
doesn't matter. You didn't ask. I'm just gonna take some rings. Oh, he had a purple kit, bro. Nice. Congrats, dude. Why don't you just go reset? Just go reset off of that. GG's, bro. GG's. Good fight. Good fight. Just go reset on that. Get that out of here. You know what I'm saying? Congrats. Go. We'll fight again sometime, I'm sure.
Alright, I'll find you in the next lobby, bud.
Go.
Did
Yes,
I
sir.
do a decent job for Frost Orb? I feel
Yeah.
like
You did.
Bow should just destroy.
You're the longer the fight goes, the worse off you're at, right? That's just the problem with the wizard. So the fact that the fight went on that long, you never had a chance to kill him anymore because you can't do anything. Your spike's done. You're done.
Yeah, whatchamacallit, the fact that I can't break block hits even remotely.
And you can't fight me after your mana's gone. You got to throw 2 Pyroblasts the entire fight, which breaks my block. But because it costs so much mana, you can't do anything about it. Yeah, I mean, you did well. Like, you know the class well. You know the Ice Orb well. It's a strong weapon. And it works really well until somebody has a block, or you get caught in CC, or, you know, any of the other 500 things that just cucks the class. They need to change a couple things from it,
It's
but...
unfortunate. I mean, Fire Staff's stupid good now. I think the in-cap needs to be nerfed on how quick it comes out, but I think if they get rid of in-cap, how fast it comes out, I think Fire Staff will, in my opinion, be where it needs to be.
Yeah,
10% damage buff might be a little unneeded, but...
So the feedback that I just gave on how I think that they could fix the Ice Orb and make it, you know, what... They can make it what I see in it is make your Q, remove roots, and give the PDR. That way you can get out of, like, bullshit. Because you have no way of getting out of anything right now other than going invisible, and it's not an instant cast. So you actually have to time when you go invisible, which sucks. And it's just not, it's not active enough. 25% reduction on mana all across the board on all of your things, scrolls and skills. Because what's the point of your class having double the mana bar if it has less mana than every other class in the game? It feels weird. Not having a difference between a 1% and a 99% charge on your weapon is really bad. Other than the fact that a 1% and a 99%, anywhere in between there, you can no longer hit a headshot, which just sucks and is stupid. And then the last thing that I said is not being able to headshot with a full draw is just fucking stupid. So if they fix those things, I think the Ice Orb is, you know, where it should be in what they want it to be, which is like this solo monstrous weapon. Because without those other things that I just mentioned, the class is just gonna suffer. It just suffers.
Yeah, I mean, I think Wizards, I mean, we have some decent, nasty combos. I kind of wish our base kit was better and, like, not as reliant on scrolls, but scrolls are fun, and I just like being a wizard.
Yeah, I agree. Like, no, it's really fun, but the problem is you have 18 different combos that you can use, and you only get to use 0.775% of a combo before you have a mana issue, and you can't do another combo, and you're running around a tree because you can't do anything else. You can't engage me. You can't fight with me. After you blow your load, if you didn't kill me after your load, you lose. Like, that's the problem. Like, there is no reset option for you. And if their reasoning behind that is because you should be using energy potions, then why the fuck did you give me double the mana bar? It feels like they have this idea of what they want from it, but they didn't actually make it work the way they should have. You need to be able to use your combos. I don't even care if they reduce the damage slightly. You need to be able to constantly be using combos. That's what your class is. It's a glass cannon, and right now you're a extra glass without the cannon. That's how that class feels to me when I'm playing it at a decent level.
Wait, you said you're a streamer. Which streamer are you?
Um,
I'm not gonna stream type. I'm just curious. I mean, I don't watch too much streaming or really any streaming, but sometimes I watch YouTube videos. I'm just curious if.
what YouTube videos do you watch?
Fuck. I watched like some CT Kidney guy last night talk about Priest, and then occasionally this Satorix guy. I watched that guy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't watch too much. Is that you?
Yep.
I thought the voice sounded familiar.
Yep. CT Kidney is good too. He's a nice guy.
He's cool. I don't know if I agree with all his Priest stuff, but like
I don't
know,
either.
man. I think Wizard's in a decent place. I don't need to be the best class. I just like the game's fun. I like having fun. I would just like to have fun where I could play against a class that has a block and not just be like, oh, I can't play.
Yeah, I don't think Wizard is OP right now. I think the things that I suggest on it will make it meta for sure. It'll make it meta, but I don't think it'll make it overpowered, especially if they reduce a little bit of damage on it. I would like to see, because the class itself, it feels like it's a very, very high skill cap to be able to use all these combos in general. Like, if that's the case and it has high skill cap for that, allow people to continuously do the high skill cap shit. Like, don't limit how much fun they can have based off of mana. I think that's my biggest take on the Wizard right now, is you're just so starved on resources, it takes away the fun on it. I don't want it to be OP. I don't think it'll ever be like super OP, because I feel like the barrier to entry on that class is difficult, right? But to not be able to do anything at the higher level, it just feels bad.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to lie to me. I mean, do you think like a moderate wizard, like how would you gauge my wizardness compared to other wizards?
I didn't kill you, and we had a long fight, and I'm one of your hardest counters. You reset well. You got out of a lot of bad situations well. I could have played it better. I don't know if you could have played it better. You tried everything that you could against the matchup. You threw a pyroblast on me. You broke my block. You actually hit me with a pyroblast when I wasn't blocking. You silenced me as much as you could when I was inside of your things. There is one combo that I like that I didn't see you use one time, that I would recommend. So you have the silence arc light explosion, right?
Yeah.
So if you arc,
anyone uses Cling music.
no, nobody does. It's really shit.
I mean, every time I see Cling, man, I leave anyone that uses like,
You know.
I don't
Yeah.
like beating up on Timmy's.
Yeah, because you already know. The combo that I like is if you drop the
What the fuck was that guy?
Huh? What happened?
Sorry.
You went in your inventory.
Oh yeah, I went in my inventory. Oh, you can't talk in your inventory?
Nope, it's
Oh, that
fucking
priest was-
bugged.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's whatever. It's in development. Like I said, I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
hopes for this game, but
Oh, dude, it's inevitable.
the guy was running with purples and blues, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, maybe I'm just a stickler, but anytime I see people in blues are up in days, you're a wiener, in my opinion.
Yeah, sometimes I'm a wiener.
Real
I'm not
wiener
gonna lie
boy.
to you, but I
You're a wiener sometimes.
only
Oh, my
only
gosh.
when I'm trying to make a point to the developers of the game. If I'm in blues on day at this point, everybody gets rezzed. I try to teach people the game. That's really more about what I'm interested in. But back before the loot was introduced into the crypts map, it was a very big problem that the game didn't have an ending, and I was trying to force them into giving the game an ending that people can go do when they want to run blue gear. So I don't do it anymore, but I did to make my point so they would add loot to the game. But anyways, the silence, if you throw your silence on the ground and predict where they are, and then you tech attack them, the timing is a guaranteed silence.
Nice. I've tried that before. I don't know. Like I said, it's not
difficult.
I mean, I'm definitely aware, like, have thought of that. I just, like, sometimes when I'm fighting it, I just don't have it in my mind to, like, throw it down. You know what I'm saying?
It just comes with the experience. It just comes with playing it more than 7 hours, because that's all you probably could have done on it, because it hasn't been out that long. The other thing that I like is your evade attack, your slide. You can cancel the slide with a tech attack. That's a really good opener.
Wait, okay.
Yep. So you can cross gap quickly into the evade, and if you drop the arc light explosion down, you can use that in a lot of different ways.
Oh shit, okay. I get it. So like they don't think that you're gonna like you put the arc light explosion and they think they have a little bit of time to dodge out of it.
Correct.
And then you punt.
And then you root them.
Okay.
And if they're rooted in it, it's a guaranteed silence. It's the only way that I can think of dealing with somebody who blocks, because there's no other way with the class to deal with it right now.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't know. I think Frostworld is fine. I think the
I think
Wizard
it's fun.
Discord's a little. I mean, yeah, it's super fun. I was just saying, like, I think the Wizard Discord's a little like doom and gloom sometimes.
Of course.
I'm a little bit doom and gloom on the Wizard Discord.
Everybody is.
Just because, like, longbow hunters, man. Everything, man.
I don't think it's an ice wizard problem. I don't think the ice orb's the problem with the class. I think the class is the problem. That's what I would like to see, is them fixing things on the class, because I feel like the ice orb is just fine how it is, minus the charge attack thing and the headshots with the full draw. Outside of that, I think the ice orb is fucking amazing. It's just
You don't think it needs more be able to block or like take block pips?
no, no. I don't want ice orb to do block pips. I want your Q to be able to break roots.
I don't know, man. For me, it was the block pips, and then the fact that like my half charge generate charge power is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous.
I should be getting like a little, like even like auto attacks. I would like just like little pips of charge power. It doesn't have to be a lot, but like
maybe not the auto attacks. Maybe not the auto attacks. No, not the auto attacks. That's too strong. Too strong.
Maybe I'm too greedy, man.
Yeah, that one's too greedy. I think that's too greedy.
I'm glad when they got rid of the. I mean, it kind of hurts, but like the time warp charge power thing. I'm okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
But like, give us some way to like reliably like
get out of fucking bullshit. Q. That's why they just need to let roots out of your. When you hit Q, you should be able to get out of Q, or of roots, and then also you should have enough mana to be able to do it. I think that's the biggest thing, is the mana problems. If you can fix the mana problems on the class and allow you to actually, you know, play the mobile glass cannon that they want you to be, I think the class is very balanced and in a good spot. Right now, I actually think Wizards might be at the bottom of the totem pole, unfortunately, which feels bad.
Even with new fire staff, I don't know.
Yeah.
Fire staff in cap is I think it was Wiz or someone like that. I don't know all the people in the Discord. I check it occasionally, but like, I don't know, man. I agree with the in cap needs to have a longer wind up, just because like I don't know. I think we should have a chance to react, I guess.
Yeah. All right, time. It's gonna kill me. See you, brother. GG's, man.
See you, man.
That guy, he's a gamer. That guy's a gamer. It's possible, Ember, but I think he actually was talking about genuine feedback. I feel like he actually had good opinions on it. He was you can tell that man came from, what do you say, he had how many hours? 250, 300 hours? He's got a good grasp on the game. He knows how to fight things. He knows how to win in fights. He knows how to reset well. He knows how to play his class well. It was a lot of redundant shit the entire community knows. Yeah, I mean, well, the redundant shit is the things that change. Thoughts on this? All right, let me check that out in a minute. Let me get out of the map before I die. A lot of the things that the community knows and redundant are things that we repeat so that the developers take notice of what we think. Am I going to make this? 300 meters a minute. That's what Kevon says. You need to be vocal about that stuff? Vocal about what stuff? You don't think the Q being able to break any CC is going to be OP? I didn't say break any CC. I said break roots. It needs to be able to break roots. And no, I don't think it's OP because the class doesn't have a block or any ways to deal with a spider mob, let alone a dagger rogue. without relying on a spell scroll that takes 35% of your mana. So, no, I don't think it would be OP. I think it would be nice. I think he just likes to talk, and I think it's great for Seto's YouTube. I don't know if it's going to go on my YouTube. I just, honestly, sometimes I do like to talk, and I like to talk to a bunch of different people. Your invis breaks root already. Okay. I'm done with you today, Tech. I'm done with you today, brother. I can't do it. You are absolutely outside of your fucking mind. Maybe reduce mana consumption on Viz. It's not the mana consumption that's really the problem with the invis, guys. The problem is there's a cast time for the invis. So, in order for me to do this magical thing that he's saying, to just break the invis, I have to triple evade away from him so that I can see him coming, so that I can cast the animation to break the invis. No. I'm not doing it. No. That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. On top of the 30%, mana cost is a slap in the fucking face. It feels good for the game to me. Yeah, I feel like it is good for the game as well. I have been really trying to think about how I make my content now, and I do like the idea of more shorts, to be honest. I like shorts. I think they do really good. They don't provide me with anything. I don't get a lot of subscriptions from it. I don't get a lot of anything really other than like views, but what it does provide is exposure to the game, and that's the part that I like. That is one of the big questions I get when I make shorts is what game is this? And that tells me the shorts break out of the algorithms that the rest of my videos don't. And I think that that's important to take advantage of to try and expose the game more. Oh, wait. Ah, shit, I'm in. Here, let's see.
Yo, this is where Frost Mage is gonna go crazy. Check it. Watch this. Get all these guys started. Get all these guys rounded up. And then we go boom, bam, bop. Boom, Frost Mage. Let's go. AoE farming.
So 50% mana. What happens if there's an enemy nearby? What happens if somebody is attacking him while he's AoE farming? What then? And also,
farming. That's what it's supposed to do.
All of these mobs. All of these mobs are entry-level mobs. These are not mini-bosses. These are not elites. These are not anything worth farming. So we're AoE farming on a wizard, on shit mobs, spending half of our mana to do it. I think that that's really bad, actually. Yeah, I think that that's atrocious. I think that's atrocious, to be honest. Personally. One heavy attack fireball wipes them all? Yeah. Agreed. And you didn't spend any mana to do it. You spent half of your mana to AoE farm? Well, hey, at least you showed how bad it is in practice? Fucking true, bro. True. It's okay. I have a feeling that, I hope we don't have to wait until the next patch for them to fix some of the shit with Wizard. I hope in the hotfixes to come, they actually do like live updates and changes to it. Especially with the Steam sale and advertising the fuck out of the Ice Orb. I really hope that they take the opportunity and hotfix the weapon to feel stronger. I'm gonna let the community be devs. Fix ice. Fire really sweet right now. Yeah, I don't need to play fire. anymore, right? They buffed fire and it was strong enough before. I already know it's strong, but the ice orb needs to have its place, and the ice orb has a really good place if they could just fix some of this bullshit about it. Maybe he's trolling. No, I don't think Kidney trolls. I don't think he was trolling. I think he's trying to do what we're all trying to do and figure it out. I think he's trying to figure it out as well as all of us, and he shared something that he figured out. That's all. I don't think he was trolling. First time playing Wizard and I haven't even touched the orb. Fire Staff feels so good. Stopped his heal. This is a problem with dagger rogues too. Like, come on, man. What am I supposed to do here? This man just has an opportunity to run forever. Come on, man. And the fucking mobs, dude. Okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Saved by the mobs. Gets to reset permanently. But if you notice, go to the rogue chat real quick, everybody, and tell me how many of them are complaining about how weak they are now. Can anybody tell me how weak they are now? I bet they're really weak now. Dagger rogues are not meta anymore. They're very weak, guys. They're very weak now. If anybody complains about dagger rogues again, you're brain dead. They're weak now, guys. Oh my gosh, they're so weak now. Drops are not going to be live until another couple hours, brother. Careful, guys. Don't talk bad about dagger rogues. They're super weak right now. Careful, careful. They're very weak. They can still reset infinitely. They still get to 4-second incapacitate you forever. But careful, guys. They are so weak. Oh my gosh, you better be careful. I hear those dagger rogues. They're very weak, guys. Careful. They're weak stuff. Careful, careful, boys. Dagger rogues are very weak, man. Certainly don't play Dagger Rogue if you want the easiest gaming experience when playing Legacy, Steel, and Sorcery to start off. If you're brand new, guys, I would recommend not playing Dagger Rogue. They're very weak. You're not going to have fun at all. You're not going to enjoy that at all. You know? You knew he was there and you ran into his stun. Okay. Of course, I play all the classes, which is why I bitch about them, sir. I'm really new to the game. Is that sarcasm about the Dagger Rogues? Yes, it is, Lord. If you want to have fun, play Dagger Rogue, sir. You'll enjoy it. No, drops are not on. No, drops are not on, boys. Drops are not live, not on, not live. 11 a.m. Pacific time. Dagger Rogue is very fun, very easy, and very scummy. Yes. Very fun, very easy, very scummy. Very boring for most, but yes. So fun, dude. We love Dagger Rogues. Man, Dagger Rogues are so fun. Why no drops? Because the drops are not live! Holy fuck! Why do I have to repeat that 8 times in a row? Petrie is working better. Imagine crashing out before you even enter the game. True. We're not crashing out. Title is a lie? I don't have drops in my title, brother. I don't have drops on my title because it's a lie. That's why I don't. Bro, you really do that to a listener that may have just logged in a second ago? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I answered his question multiple times. Oh, the crash out part, I mean. Yeah, that one might be a lie. Can't crash out if you're always crashing? You guys are assholes. I'm not crashing out. $50% discount on crash outs? Nah, them bitches be free, sir. Crash outs be free, dog. Just wait until I see another Dagger Rogue, it's guaranteed. Lurk mode. Alright, Ramon. Appreciate you, brother. All the bows are good for Hunter right now. Whichever one you want to play, my boy. You can play whatever one you want, man. I don't do meta stuff. I'm not a meta crutcher. I don't know the metas because I don't care to. So, I'm usually not playing meta things. Not that I know of. So, I don't know. Whichever one you want to play the best, man. That's the one I would play. Whichever one seems like it's the most fun for you is the one you should be playing. What can I do, dude? I need to do something that is fun. And I'm struggling to have fun today. What is the answer to that? Swift bows are very strong. They're very good against ice wizards as well. The lighting on night? It feels pretty good, Kale. It feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. Priest and Cribs. I don't really want to play Cribs, like...
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude? I do still kind of want to play the wizard, bro. Maybe I'll go back to the wizard. It just frustrated me, so I got off of it. Final thoughts and impressions on the Frost Wizard is Wizard sucks. Frost Wizard is strong for Wizard. They just can't do anything because they have no mana. It's a Wizard problem, not a weapon problem. But Ice is fun. It feels fun. It feels enjoyable. It's just the Wizard itself has like baseline problems that don't make sense to me that they need to fix before the class, I feel like, is in a playable state to just an average player. You're good, Captain. I didn't time you out. That was one of my mods and it's fun. You asked the question that was answered like 3 times in a row. That's why. Don't take offense to it, brother. My mod is saving me from crashing out. Welcome. Thank you for asking your questions. W mod. Sorry you got the other end of it, though. That's what happens here? Yes, that is what happens here. My mental is a very fickle thing. If my mental breaks, nobody has a good time. Because then stream ends. We're definitely trying not to have that. Again. Alright. Let's fuck around with a 0 to hero here. Let's try to 0 to hero on the ice orb again. Why does this sometimes not sell junk weapons, man? Like... It's really frustrating, Dylan. Wizard night map? Have to done that yet? Yes, I have, and unfortunately the class is very bad at PvEing, so it doesn't feel very fun. I feel like energy pots are going to die now because people will still use stam pots, not wizards. Not on the wizards, my friend. I want Frost Wizard to be solid in and out so bad. Me too. That's why I keep playing it so much so that I can give proper feedback to them. I don't normally do that. I don't normally go this hard into it to give feedback, but I want it to be good, and it feels underwhelming right now. And the reason it feels underwhelming is because of there's mana problems, dude. The class has mana problems out the ass. I think that they know that at some level, because why else would you give a trait that says increase your mana, your maximum energy by a significant amount? Why do that if your spells cost 3 times the amount of everybody else's spells? It just feels weird to me. It just feels weird to me, like they don't know how to balance it, and I think they're being conservative with the balance on it, which I think can be frustrating if they go too hard the other way against other people. But right now, they're significantly too far in the conservative side of it. Stam regens are going to be really strong, though, yeah. Not stam pots, the stam regens. Stam regens are going to be good. Stam pots are probably still bleh. Yeah, it's satisfying. I enjoy playing it too. I just wish it wasn't shit. Like, I just wish the wizard wasn't shit.
You look powerful. You look like a powerful man. I don't know. I smell ya.
It's better to tune things slightly over time, not when developing and releasing a weapon. When you develop a weapon and you release the weapon,
Ooh, thanks, Daddy.
Wow, dunked on me. Nice fight, brother.
good fight, brother. Yo, JMonty49, thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome, my man. in the case of releasing a weapon that you're marketing and advertising, you need to make the weapon strong. The weapon isn't as strong as it should be when you release it. Would you go Knight or Crypt for Mithril? Probably Knight. Probably Knight. The tap attacks do hurt, though. That's because there's no reason to do a full charge, honestly. The full charge doesn't give you headshots. It doesn't build up that much more frost. The whole schematics behind charge attacking is worthless. Well, look, I've missed everything. He's done nothing but run around, and I'm out of all of my resources. So, I lose. Now I have to run. He gets a free reset. He gets to do everything that he wants. He gets to engage back into me with all of his resources full, and I don't even have half my mana yet. This is fun. Let me just run around for a while. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Just wait. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Wait a little more. Wait a little more. Wait a little more. I still don't have my mana back. Hold on. Wait. Okay. We're almost there. Alright, my mana's back. Now I can fight again. Oh, I don't have charge power. Hold on. Wait. 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 Let me go find something that I can 100% full draw on that isn't going to stun me and kill me in one shot. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Okay, I'm ready to fight. Hopefully he doesn't run. Oh, we found him. He's back.
Ooh, thanks, Daddy.
Wait, I don't have mana anymore. Where'd my mana go? I don't know. Hold on. Wait. He's going to get a reset here because I don't have mana. Hold on. Wait. Wait. I can't stop this. I don't have enough mana for it. Hold on. Wait. Oh, he almost one-shot me. Yep. Wait. Hold on. I'm out of mana again. Wait. He's running around doing whatever he wants. I'm sure he'll reset. He gets to heal back up. But wait. I don't have mana yet. Hold on. Oh, wait. I don't have mana yet. Hold on. Fun. Wow. Fun. Engaging and fun mechanics there, my boys. You see how many times I got to reset and do absolutely nothing? It's so good. That guy gets to win a fight that he has no reason to even be close to beating me on because he can't hit shit. But because all of my resources are non-existent on the class, he gets to reset infinitely on me, and I have to run away and hope that he wants to come back and maybe die. But I use 2 abilities and I have no mana again. No way, dude. Fun. Engaging. That's how you should release a weapon for a class. Very strong, huh? Yeah, baby. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. You kind of wasted your arc light and time warps. Yeah, that guy wasted 17 PDs. What's your point? He wasted more PDs than I wasted on my arc lights. But he gets to get those back immediately. I'm sure it's because he has double mana from everybody else, though. Oh, wait, no, that's me. I have double mana. It's not double mana. It's placebo mana. It's not real. It's not real. That man gets to reset a million times. He gets to throw PDs as much as he wants. He just resets in 10 seconds. No problem. Me, it's 2 minutes. It takes me 2 minutes to reset. It's so bad. It's so bad. The Ice Wizard's not going to be bad forever, Endear. It's going to get fixed. Which is why I'm going to sit here and run my face into the wall like I always do when I want something changed because it's fundamentally bad for the game. And I'm going to try my best to not crash out like an absolute fucking asshole about it so that maybe they listen. Because Kivan has been giving them this feedback the entire time and they've been ignoring him. And honestly, that's L devs. Kivan has been telling you what's wrong with your class. Fix it. Kivan has all the answers on how you can balance and develop your class better. Because you guys drop the ball on it and listen, please. It's fucking placebo mana. It is. Matt, tell me I'm wrong. How is it not placebo mana? You have extra mana to spend less skills than every other class. That's definition of placebo. I'm making you think you have more when you have less. It's legitimately the orange pill. Yeah, this is a cure-all cancer pill. It's an orange pill. It doesn't do anything. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to your community by doing that. And it's bad.
I guess 1v1's gonna be for later. You got this?
Don't worry, he gets to reset. Let him reset first. Hold on. He's not done resetting yet. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yep. No problems. No problems. Let him reset. He's got plenty of time. Yes, the mana feels as bad as the mana feels forever. There's no change to the mana. Whether you're in shit gear, great gear, bad gear. And I get one shot again. Fun and engaging. Come on, brother. Look, wow. Full blues. Full blues. He gets to reset forever. Don't worry. I'm coming. I'm 1 HP off of one attack that you did. You just took 800 of mine. Go reset, my boy. Yeah. Nobody look at the fucking Dagger Rogue problem. This is fine. Yeah, Dagger Rogues are weak now, guys. Just go look. Just go ask the Dagger Rogue players. They're very weak. They're very weak, guys. Dagger Rogues are in the worst spot they've ever been, man. Yep, they're so weak, dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dagger Rogue special. There he is. Look at him go, boys. Look at him go. They're weak. He doesn't want to fight me because he will lose the fight. And he knows it. I'm in junk. He's in blues. He's never going to take the PD. He just wants to disengage forever. But if I get too close to him, I can't use my invisibility to get out of the PD. And I just die. Yay! Nice. Good one. Fun class. It feels nice. It feels strong. It is the same guy. I got back into the same lobby. I can't engage on him because it spends too much of my resources. And if I spend all my resources to catch up to him, I die. I can't fight him because he can just reset whenever he wants, and I don't have enough mana to punish him for it. I die. Your voice is unbearable. That's very good. You don't have to hear it anymore. See ya. How do I use the ice slide? It's an evade attack. Yeah, certainly Ice Wizards are so good against rogues. That's why there's 800 rogues now. That's probably true. It's probably Wizard meta when everybody's still playing rogue because they're not afraid of my class at all when they're supposed to be. Yeah, that's sensible.
Nice fight, bro.
Good fight, bro.
Makes me want to play the fucking Frost Orb.
Do yourself a favor and don't, I promise.
No, dude, I got it. It looks nice.
It looks nice. It just plays like shit, unfortunately.
You don't like giving up block?
It's not the block that I don't care about. I don't have enough mana to do anything. The whole class is relying on mana and I can't use it. It's weird. You just gotta hit your autos. Hitting your autos is a little bit more difficult when the rogues get to jump and backflip and never run out of stamina doing it. Good call on the rings. No block is pretty dumb. I don't mind, like, I don't want there to be a block. But if you aren't going to give the class a block, you need to give it another fucking answer for something. Like, you need to give it an answer. And the answer should be just letting your Q break roots. How's game? Game's fantastic, brother. The game's incredible. Is the best game I've played in the last 20 years? No doubt. Probably the best game I've played in 20 years, dude. It's a shimmer, you gotta look for it. Not when they're invisible, doesn't matter. And if you're playing the fire, you know, the class that isn't supposed to be as good against rogues, they can stop them from going invisible. But the class that's supposed to be good against melee classes and rogues, you have no way of seeing them when they're invisible. None. None at all. Unless you want to start wasting a bunch of mana. You have an excess amount of it, though, because they have massive extra amounts of mana to spend. You can spend a bunch of mana and try to find one, but let's be honest. Why would you do that? Right mouse button should give block. No, I don't want the class to have block. Block is too OP. Block is not the problem. If you don't give the class block, you need to give it other solutions that block can provide, or things that block does not provide, which would be breaking out of roots with your Q. If I can break out of my roots with my Q, then at least it has some use. But that doesn't solve the problem that my Q takes 20% of my mana bar. So if I use my Q once, I no longer get to do anything offensively because it takes too much mana to go through the cycle and do that. Yeah, they just spawn on the ground sometimes, Theo. They can. They sometimes just spawn on the ground. It all comes back to mana. Everything on this class is mana starved. They did a really poor job with the mana on the class. They need to fix the mana problems on the class. They need to fix the mana problems on the class. They need to fix the mana problems on the class. They need to fix the mana problems on the class. You know what they need to do, guys? They need to fix the mana problems on the class. And when they're done thinking about what they should do to fix the class, before they actually do anything, they should fix the mana problems on the class. And when they think that that's enough, they should probably fix the mana problems on the class. And then, after that, I think what they should do is fix the mana problems on the class. I think they'll get it. I think they'll hear it. Why don't we... Oh, wait. In case they didn't, though, you know what we should do? We should fix the mana problems with the class. I'm just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. If fire staff is so strong in the way that it is, why not just make it so, like, the base mana of spells is significantly less when using the ice weapon? Fire staff is so good right now. If the fire staff is so good, then just give it to the frost orbs. Just make the mana cost less on the frost orb. That's all. Relax? I am relaxed. What are you talking about? They didn't get buffed. We both suck, dude. I can't even. Can't even fucking hit him, dude. Like.
The other one. Get his ass.
Sorry, brother. I'm pulling you back. That's on me.
As he stamped out. Nice. Wizard power.
GG's.
GG, man.
You go get the other one. Do AoE stun into Pyroblast? Yeah, AoE stun Pyroblast. 70% of my mana, and if they block it, it stuns them. Yep. Seems like a reasonable amount of use for 80% of my mana. Love it. Definitely against a class that can block. Yes, I played in better gear. The mana issue is not less of a problem because the mana's issue doesn't change depending on your gear. The mana problems don't the mana problems are the mana problems. No amount of gear makes a damned of a difference on mana problems. It's just mana problems, man. It's a mana problem. Gear doesn't increase mana regen, gear doesn't increase anything that has to do with mana. The only thing that gear gives you is more damage. but more damage doesn't do much when you can't do anything because you have no mana. Dagger Rogue gonna block? No, Dagger Rogue is not gonna block. A lot of times when I'm fighting Dagger Rogues, I don't have enough mana to do it. The class has mana problems. The class will feel better once they decide to, you know, listen to the feedback given to them by the person that's probably played more of that class than anybody in the developing team, and fix your mana problems. What do I think they should do to fix the class? Theo, that's a really good question. I think they should fix the mana problems. It's a good question. It's a great question. They should fix the mana problems. And hopefully they don't wait 2 weeks for a patch to do it. Hopefully they do it in a hot fix, you know? Yo, what up, Chills? Just stack like 15 mana pots though. Mana pots take 1 minute cooldown time. So, yep, you need mana potions to play the class. But when you use one, it goes on cooldown for 1 minute. And if you get into a fight again, and then you don't have mana potions, you can't do anything. Instead of relying strictly on mana potions, though, I think what they can do is just fix the mana problems. I think they should just fix the mana problem. Allow the class that has, you know, a double mana bar feel like it has double mana bar, not like it has less mana. You know what I mean? I think they should just fix the mana problems. I think once they just, you know, fix the mana problems, we'll probably be alright. But they definitely just need to fix the mana problems. Which class do I think... yeah, I think they just need to fix the mana problems, James. You're right. Which class do I think is the most powerful right now? Do you? Oh, do I think? Dagger Rogue still. Still Dagger Rogue meta. Still Dagger Rogue meta. Or easy fix for it, just don't use mana. Yeah, just don't use your abilities. It's easier that way. Do you think mana regen slots on yellow gems would help resolve? Maybe. It's not a bad idea. But we're buffing everybody else instead of just fixing the wizard. Because other classes have mana problems too that are used in a way that make you play the class a certain way. Hunters. Mana problems are vast. Hunters have mana problems. But the mana problems that hunters have are not nearly as problematic as a wizard's, because when they run out of mana, they don't have this massive mana bar and these massive costs on their spells. So the natural mana regeneration that they get is enough to sustain the class in a way that is meaningful and that you have to balance around. The problem with Wizard is these massive mana bars and these massive mana costs aren't offset by the minimum amount of mana regeneration that you have. The other classes don't feel the struggle because they didn't get this massive mana bar. This massive mana bar that's supposed to show how the wizards have all this mana, it actually takes away from them having the mana. Like it's specifically it's a nerf to the wizards to have this much mana, because the mana regeneration cannot keep up with these other classes whose skills cost 3 times less to compensate for the fact that you have double mana bar. It's a flat nerf for the class. It's bad design. It's very badly designed. Like, I don't know how else to put it. If you give wizards the ability to have too much mana regeneration, but you make it so that other classes have too much mana regeneration, then that doesn't fix the wizard's problem. That buffs everybody else in the same way. It's a wizard-specific problem. And the reason it's a wizard-specific problem is because of this stupid trait that they wanted to make, which is awesome if they let the trait do what the trait was supposed to do, by giving you an additional amount of mana to sustain your combos, not cost all of your spells 3 times as much as every other class, so you have to wait twice as long for your mana to regen before you can even initiate into a fight. It's bad design. The way that they manage the mana on the class is straight up bad design. It is what it is. They take an L on the design for that. I have confidence that they're going to fix it. Because they always do, because they will always do eventually what is the right thing. Unfortunately, they don't always do it in the time frame that they should. And it's a lot of it has to do with them probably thinking of outside the box ways to fix it. Because for me, the fix is simple. For them, it might not be a simple fix. They might have a reason that they're not doing it the way that I'm saying it, or whatever. They have a lot of different thoughts. They balance everything well overall at the end of time, but when you just release a weapon and you make it fundamentally this weak, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like that you made this weapon weak after bringing it out and then boasting about its strength. That felt disingenuous to me because it's not strong. It does not work well against classes with block. It does not work well against rogues. It does not work well against warriors. And if it does, it's for 1 second, and if you fuck anything up on it, you lose anyway. So it's just bad design. Like, it's just a bad all-around design right now. And I have confidence that they're going to fix it. Because why the fuck would you not? You know what I'm saying? You know, man? We're not crashing out. We're just being honest. We're not losing our minds. We're just being honest, dude. That's a lot of food, baby. That's a lot of food, baby. How long on the 50% discount, by the way? It's the summer sales event. So the discount's going to be live until the 10th of July, I believe. I got some mates that might want to try to play. Might tempt them. Diggs, it's worth it, bro. It's worth the try nonetheless. And as I was saying yesterday, even if it's not in the best state specifically right now for like new players, it will be in the future a really, really good thing. It'll be a really good game. The game's inevitable. They'll play it in the future. Maybe not right now, though. Wish the game had more players who plays the game because trios is so dead. Yeah, me too. They focused more on solos this season, which is fine, but trios was a lot of fun. I'll be right back. Yeah, let's double down on the fixing the mana problems. I think would be my suggestion to the devs on how to fix the class that people say is shit when they said it was great. Ooh, Chinese sounds so good, bro. Hello, noob question here. What does the critter thing in the lodge do? So the critter habitat allows you to like passively think of like the Bitcoin farm in Tarkov, but less effective. Spooky, they're going to get turned off anyways if they can't take it. It's just part of the game right now, unfortunately. Also, they're fixing it for the next season. It's just a now season problem. It's not a future season problem. It'll be okay. Yeah, no problem, Inner. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like it. I think that they have a wizard problem. I don't think the ice orb has too many problems. I think the wizard just has a bunch of problems that they are refusing to look at and fix. Maybe they made the frost, or maybe they made the fire staff feel better with these mana issues, but they certainly didn't make the ice orb feel better with mana issues. So if it feels better on a frost staff, maybe we should add, like, you know, mana, significant amount of mana regen on the ice weapon, or add a bunch of mana cost reduction to the weapon itself. Overall, the weapon is going to be really good, I think, once they iron out some of these kinks, but right now it feels a little lackluster in terms of you just don't have enough resources to play it well. No, they're not putting a gear limit on anything. How long will Season 1 be? Do you have any information? Yeah, Season 1 will probably last until about mid-August. Early mid-August is when Season 2 will come out. I like the weapon, Doro. I like the weapon a lot. I want to play it. It's really fun. It's just bad to play because it's the same problem that the other weapon had before. You have one shot, and if you miss your shot, you lose. And you don't have enough ways of resetting in a fight that's meaningful enough to make a difference. I.e. mana problems. My boy! Nasher coming in with the primer. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos. Yo, thank you so much for the fucking primer this month. Congratulations on the ad-free view experience of your life. That is very kind of you to use that on me. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, dude. Welcome to the Zen Garden, my boy. Does an uptick in resources fix the block issue, though? Yes. Well, no. Actually, it doesn't fix the block issue. What fixes the block issue is allowing your Q to break stuns. Not stuns. Allowing your Q to break roots. If your Q breaks roots, you don't need the block. You don't need the block if you can break roots. Everything else should be skill issued. But the fact that you die in the night map against spiders, because if they if they try to hit you with their spider web and they lock you down, you can't do anything about it. And they get to jump on you with their massive damage attack. And there's nothing you can do about it because you don't have a block, which is fine. I don't want the weapon to have a block. It's very mobile. It can be very strong. The problem is a lot of its mobility is dependent on you having infinite stamina and infinite mana, which you have neither of. As a matter of fact, you have a problem on this class with both of those resources. And I'm not even begging for a fix on the stamina issue. I just want you to fix your mana. Just fix the mana issue. If we fix the mana issue, the class feels and plays much better. Much love, Nasher. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. Nope, I lose. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm out of mana. And I have no evades against a Swiftbow Hunter. I should have really paid attention to all of my mana problems that I forgot that I have on this class. That's on me, boys. I forgot. I don't have mana. That one's on me. I absolutely, completely forgot. And he hits me through a tree with an ability that goes through trees. That's on me. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot I have mana that doesn't exist. My bad. Yeah, that's on me. I was 0 mana before the fight even started. That's on me. Of course, that's perfectly reasonable, though. I mean, I accept that. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I have 0 mana when I initiate a fight to try to, you know, target somebody who can just block and run around in a circle forever? That one's on me, boys. That one's on me for sure. Oops. Oopsie. Sorry. My bad. Go to get a nice reset? Don't worry about the reset. It can throw a fucking bird through a tree. Yeah! Nice! Meanwhile, hunters are purely CD based with an energy pool that rapidly returns. That is correct, Dorogo. What are you saying about the spiders on night map and pumped up right when you... Oh, ad. With the ice weapon, if they hit you, right? If they hit you with their, like, spider web attack and it roots you in place, you are completely vulnerable to every other attack that they can do. Yes, Amotem, I do. I have the God tier edition of the game, which gives you an additional pack. So if the spider hits you with a root and you're on the ice weapon, there's absolutely nothing you can do to get out of that. You're going to get poisoned and jumped on. And because you are a glass class, if a big one jumps on you, he 100 to zeros you. And there's not a single thing you can do to counter it. Yay. Yay.
Ooh, thanks, Daddy.
Yo, Dump the Dumpster. Thank you so much for the follow, brother. Welcome, my man. That's gross. Yes, it is. Oversight entirely. It'll also fix the problem where dagger rogues are the perfect counter to you because you can't do anything if they PD you. A dagger rogue PDs you, you don't have a block to block the PD, you're dead immediately because you can't get out of the PD. So you get a guaranteed cheap shot on you? Fun. Your character doesn't jump far enough to break the distance gap of cheap shot? Fun. It's just, there's so many issues with the ice weapon that I feel like internally they didn't test it against other classes. And even in the PTR, it feels like the people that gave feedback in the PTR, they didn't listen to. Which is where we're at today. Just fix your mana problems. Make Q break root. I won't even bitch about the charge power being absolutely retarded, but... Bro, you're making me so hyped to get home and play Wizard? Fuck. You're getting hyped to play Wizard? I think I'm probably hyping you up to go play Dagger Rogue. That was my intent anyways. It's Dagger Rogue meta, baby. Just keep playing Dagger Rogue. You'll have all the fun you want. Made that shit look god tier? Yeah, the fight lasted half a second. And if he missed anything, you win the fight. It's a god tier weapon. If you land everything that you have perfectly every time, that's a 6 to 7 combo abilities press. You have to do 5 to 6 things perfectly to make that work right. And if you miss even one of them, well, now you get to run around for 3 minutes waiting for your massive mana bar to regenerate. And the Dagger Rogue gets to spend all of his mana on 15 PDs in the meantime, and maybe fuck around and hit one of them because you don't have a block to stop it, and you die. Equal gameplay sounds like to me. Sounds like an equal... It sounds like an equal level of skill to me. Sounds like it's balanced, as all things should be. UK sarcasm? Very good. The weapon is not weak. The weapon is not weak. The class around the weapon is weak. The weapon is strong. It needs a couple things fixed on it that feel awkward and weird, but the weapon is not weak. The class just doesn't do what it's supposed to do at all. Like, I'm fighting one mob right now, and I spent almost 50% of my mana to kill one mob. Because if I don't, I have to evade in circles forever. Oh, shield mob. See how long this one takes, huh? Gotta break that shield somehow. Hold on. I think I hear a person, just in case. Let's wait 10 minutes so I can get my mana back. It takes way too long to regenerate in combat. I don't even care about out of combat. In combat, it's a problem. PD is easy to get out of, though. Not on a wizard. Look at that, dude. Like, I don't care about mana outside as much as I care about inside of the fight. And if what they're saying is, oh, well, just stand in your ley line to get your energy regen, then why is the only way to proc a ley line spending all of my mana in the first place? And if I miss one of my charge Qs that doesn't crit on headshots, then I don't get to regenerate my mana. It's just, you're thinning out the class too much. The class is too thinned out. Also, yeah, let me just stand in here forever. Let's just stand in my ley line forever with the specific pants to make that work. And hopefully the dagger rogues don't PD me standing still. Yeah, good. Yes. Very nice. I agree. Very nice. Wizards cooked then? Ice Wizard certainly is until they fix it. And I'm hoping that they fix it, you know, on a hot fix rather than waiting 2 weeks for a patch. But it seems like the response that they gave Kevon when he would bring it up and try to ask them about the mana issues, they gave him candid responses saying, well, that's why you have double the mana and this, that, the other, and like all this other bullshit that is just absolute cope to the problem that is this class right now. Okay, there's a fire wizard coming at me. It's a good thing I'm going to have so much mana to fight him because I have to fight mobs who jump on me and hit me from across the world if I don't frostbite him. Very nice. I think I have enough mana for this fight now. Oh wait, the mob's still not dead? Do another one of those. Oh, hold on. There it goes. Now it's dead. Alright, let's see if we can go track down that fire wizard. But first, before we track down that fire wizard, let's wait 12 minutes for my mana to go up. Hold on. 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 We're holding. We're holding. Almost there. Still don't have full mana. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. We're there. We did it. We're back to full mana. Now let's go see if this fire wizard still wants to fight, or if he ran away in the 25 hours it took for me to regenerate my mana to even do anything because I had to fight mobs. Hold on. Silly, bro. It's just silly. It needs fixed. It's a mana problem. They gave Kevon some bullshit answer about the mana thing, and well, now I know it's bullshit, so hold on. So now we have a typical Sathorix. Yeah, map. Maybe man gen on monsters killed an instant mana regen out of combat. It's not very thematic. Alright, here's my options. Waste all of my resources to catch him, to use 3 abilities, and if I miss on any of those abilities, the fight's over and we lose. Or chase him and hope he turns around. I'm out of mana. I've used 2 abilities. Sorry, I keep forgetting. That's on me. How dare I? I ran out of mana. And we're dead. Again. Don't worry. It's fun. It's fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I got to use one ability. And I went out of mana. That's okay. I don't think my class is supposed to have mana. I think it's placebo. I think the mana is placebo. Let me run around. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I'm ready to try again. I don't have charge power, but that's okay. Who needs charge power? Oh, he's all the way over there. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get charge power. Let me get my resources back so I can fight. Hold on. Yep. At least warriors get horns. At least warriors get the opportunity to get the thing that they need before a fight. Me? Hold on. Hold on.
Let me know when you're ready.
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm waiting.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Now I gotta deal with the mob. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. All right. Okay. Wait. All right. I'm ready. Good. Okay. Good luck. Good luck. Did you hold on enough? Oh, I tried the block. Forgot about that. Oh, nice. Good fight. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I ran out of mana. Hold on. Couldn't do anything. Had to get that charge power back. Hold on. Hold on. It's so fucking it's so bad, dude. Like, it is so bad. I know I'm bad with the fucking class too, but it's only because I can't get myself to want to play it more because it is so fundamentally flawed. Question, have I tried holding on? You know what? I think you're onto something here, Spooky. Hold on. You just gotta hold on. Swiftbow is an impossible matchup for the ice block. It is. It's an impossible matchup. You never get to win that fight. You will never win that fight. Ever. Because they just get to block. Oh, well just Pyroblast their block. You'll break their block with the Pyroblast. And then what do? I don't have any other fucking abilities to use because I have no mana. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Did you guys hold on? Hold on. They must be Marines in Notorious Studios because hurry up and wait might be their motto. Guys, hurry up and wait, baby. Just hurry up and wait. Don't worry. Hold on. Hey, you're really, really, really good against warriors, Ice Wizards. Warriors, be careful. Ah, fuck, unless you block, because then, well, yeah. You're safe. Yeah. Be careful, warriors, because we're thinking about it. Warriors, careful. We're thinking about being able to do fucking anything. You fucking warriors, you better be scared, you warriors. But hold on. Before you're scared, hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Wait a minute. Hold on. All right, you scared? No? Okay. Thanks. Thank you. So fucking silly, dude. It's a solo demon. The ice orb's a solo demon weapon. Yeah, solo demon. As long as the demon waits and holds on while he gets his mana back every 7 seconds. Hold on. Because Enrage actually blinks, slows, and roots. Yeah, dude. Every class has the ability to be significantly better than the weapon that they brought out that they told you was going to be really good. At least when they brought the Frost, at least when they brought the Fire Wizard out, it was fucking fun to play. Yeah, it was OP. It was too strong. But it was fun. This isn't fun. Like, the only people who are going to have fun playing the Ice Orb right now are people that like to step on glass and pay strippers in 8-inch heels to step directly on their nutsack. Those are the people who like playing this right now. That's it. Nobody else is going to enjoy playing this. But if you like getting your nuts stepped on by strippers in 8-inch heels, you're having the time of your fucking life right now, bro. You are in it. You are in it. You found your new recommended class? Is it hooker with 8-inch heels? Because I'm currently looking for one. I won't tell you why, but I am looking for one. Only if you can hold on, though. You better hold on. I'm not quite ready yet. I don't have enough mana to make a decision. Hold on. Hold on. Master Hammer, Greenwood Day, Greenwood Day. You can see them. You can't really see them on the other maps as well. But they're on every map equally, I think. I don't think there's an increased chance of them anywhere. It should just be Greenwood Day, brother. I found all mine this season on Greenwood Day. I think I found one Master Hammer in Greenwood Night. On pure fluke. Yeah, it is way easier to find them with the new tooltip for sure. No doubt. I like the new tooltip. It's got a couple little bugs, but I think that's nice. I mean, everything about the patch was really good, except for the main point of the patch, which was to give Wizard a second weapon. Instead, you gave them a reason to be tortured more. Which is silly. Can I interest you in a birch log? No, you can interest me in mana though. I will take mana if you're selling it. I need lots of it. As much of it as you can feasibly think of. I need it. I need it. I don't care if the devs say I don't. I need it. I'm here to tell you I need mana. I think Ice has potential. Let it cook. They did a good job with the fire this patch. Maybe too good. Doesn't solve the problems that Wizards have had the whole time. It's a class with an extended mana pool that nerfs them, not buffs them. The point of the class is to have excess mana so that you can do more combos. And instead, they utilize that excess mana to nerf the class. Which is design flaw. That's stupid. That is a design flaw, and that is not understanding. That's like designing something without an intended goal in it. Or when designing, you lost focus of what your goal was during it, and it comes across as stupid. So, yeah, it'll change. I want to play the weapon, man. I want to play the weapon. I want to get better with the weapon. But I keep running into the same conclusion. And it's that the weapon is good. The weapon feels nice. It's fun. But you can't use it on a wizard because the wizard has mana problems. They said in dev talk that scrolls were supposed to be expensive and not required for the class, but the scrolls are required for the class. The class would be better off if you've never used any of the abilities that they give you on the class, and specifically just use the scrolls. Like, there's no reason to interact with the other abilities on the class. The mana cost for the regular abilities that you have don't give you the same benefits that the scrolls do, and they're almost the goddamn same. It's like they just like, I feel like this whole wizard thing and the whole way that they responded to Keyvon was just them literally talking out their ass. Which is fine. I get it. It was very PR. It sounded really good. But it was bullshit. And that's where I start to have the issue. Because it's bullshit. I don't like being bullshitted, bro. I don't like being bullshitted. I will call your bullshit. Don't bullshit me. Are you using mana regen food? I am. It doesn't matter. Mana regen food does not make a difference. Mana regen food is shit. I've tried to use the mana regen food. It barely makes a dent on the problem. Barely makes a dent on the problem. Well, the scrolls are double the mana. That's a frost. That's a Q. That's a 1. And that's a 2. Nope. They're all the same cost to me. It looks like they were all the same cost to me. And I used 4 abilities and I'm completely out of mana. And now I have to wait 10 years to get my mana back so that maybe I can try to use an ability again. But until then, I have no block. I have no way to protect myself. I have nothing I can do. I'm a sitting duck. Until my mana comes back, I am useless. I am 100% dead. There's nothing I can do. Oh, it's just Pyro that's more expensive? Probably. Pyro's probably more expensive. Let's see. Pyro? A little bit more expensive. But it didn't take half my mana bar. Trying to do anything else with it, though, does. You can't combo it with anything. You certainly can't use Invisibility Scroll and then use a Pyroblast, because then you have no mana to do anything else. The class is cooked on mana, man. Everything costs too much mana, and they want you to do too much with it to be good on it. It doesn't... The concepts are contradicting each other. Do you want me to use my abilities, or do you not want me to use my abilities? Do you want me to use abilities on the class that requires 7 layers of combos to function properly? Or do you want me to just not do it at all? Dagger Rogues get to throw PD twice, wait 3 seconds, and throw PD again, and wait 3 seconds, and throw PD again. By the time a Dagger Rogue throws PD 4 times, I've been for 2 minutes and can't do anything. The class has mana problems. They're refusing to take a look at the mana problems in the face. Well, allow me the opportunity to scream in your face then. The class has mana problems. It is unfun. Stop trying to nerf Keyvon and start letting other people engage with your game. You did a really good job nerfing Keyvon. He's still figuring out how to play it well, but he is not an average gamer. That man is using piano keys to play the goddamn class, and he's still struggling on it. Congratulations. You've made him weak. Now everybody doesn't get to have fun on the class. Fix the fucking mana problems, dude. Please. Am I a complete moron for trying to make Sword Rogue work? No. Sword Rogue is one of the highest skill cap classes in the game, and also has the highest reward in the game. It is probably the, arguably, at the top highest level, the strongest weapon in the game right now. Orin, just stick around, brother. You'll hear it, I'm sure, a lot, because this is what we will be doing until we fix this. You just keep evading away. class is very fun. It's just fucking bullshit. Also, yeah, let's make our auto attacks that cause frostbite to happen. Also break the root on frostbite immediately if you're spamming it, because we want you to rely so heavily on your auto attacks because we made your full charge completely fucking useless. We'll break the root on your frostbite when you auto attack 3 times because it's the only way to functionally deal DPS on the class, because it's the only one that gets the headshot. But we're gonna incentivize your class around hitting frostbite 1 time and then doing a full draw and hope that works. That's a good idea. Yeah, I like that. I like that design too. Nice. Not crashing out, just being honest today. I'm actually not crashing out. I am in a clear mindset. Let's fix the bullshit. The answer, Spooky, is sword rogues are highest skill cap and probably the strongest at the highest level. No, Binary. He's talking about his question about the sword rogue. Devs are so clueless in that the last Meet the Devs, the boss said we are going into a hunter bird meta. Well, hunter bird meta would be a thing if dagger rogues still weren't unbelievably meta. It's easier to play dagger rogue than it is to play anything else in the game, so people are just gonna path of least resistance run dagger rogue on repeat, brother. And I think I was the one saying we're going into a hunter bird meta. But then they cooked the bird by putting a bunch of cooldown on it. Not that the bird is weak. The bird feels really good and strong. Just why would you play it if there's a dagger rogue that can be played? Or why would you use it when you can just send Sentinel Strike through a tree